good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. Thank you for coming or thank you for making it. Today is all about Pi Network, okay? With Pi Network, few couple of days to the mainnet, things are buzzing, things are heating up, and we are here for it and we are here to talk about it. As you all know, my name is Emmanuel, and I'm coming to you as Pi Closer until mainnet. Yes, it's going and is buzzing, and you don't want to miss it with Pi Network as the days are coming closer and closer. Today, trying to do make it a 30-minute video, insightful with a lot of information, just as the title of today's topic shows. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about pie price. Okay, this is a question that a lot of you have been asking me. Oh, you need to talk about the pie price. Let's have the pie prediction. Let's see what's going to be. Absolutely, I agree with you. We need to talk about the pie price. Okay, now Pi Network is a cryptocurrency that a lot of people have been following with their heart for over 4 years or 5 years. This cryptocurrency has been in the game, and ever since it has gained traction, it has gained a lot of attention globally. Okay, now today we're going to be talking about the pie price and we're going to go straight into it. Thank you for tuning up first and foremost, and also thank you for watching, and also thank you for everybody who's been subscribing. Please, if you're watching me and you've not subscribed, please do subscribe so that we can move this grow this channel to one of the biggest, because I'm going to be bringing you a lot of updates left, right, center, everywhere. So we're going to go into the pie price today. That is the topic for today, and I'm glad you are here. But before that, let me remind you that Pi Network, this is a Pi Network update. So Pi Network currently, we are heading towards, or today is what, the 7th of January, and we are heading towards the ending of January, and it's coming thick and fast. Already 7 days is gone. So if you've not done your KYC, please go ahead and check it out, refresh it, keep going at it. And because the KYC deadline is on the January 31st, and that is a likely date. Okay, it's a likely date for the Pi network to go on mainnet, because let's not forget, Pi network said that mainnet, okay, or the KYC or deadline could be the potential date also for mainnet, and that is the first quarter of the year, and the first quarter is January, February, March. So within these 3 months, something is going to happen, and that is mainnet. That is the day we've been waiting for, and that is the day we're going to see how much our pie price is, or how much our pie is going to be worth, or its value. Today I'm going to be talking about something very important, and that's the price. So let's look at some few things, okay? Now, as you all know, I always come with you with facts. Now, what determines the pie, or what determines the value of a cryptocurrency? The value of a cryptocurrency are based upon a number of factors, okay? Now we're going to look at these factors, and then we're going to compare them with Pi network, or Pi coins, or the Pi network in general, to see how best the Pi network matches up to these laid down, I'll say, principles, or laid down factors which would determine its value. So I'm going to be working with you, and then we're going to figure something out. So first of all, the first thing that determines, okay, one of the first thing that determines the value of a cryptocurrency is what we call the supply and demand. Okay, now the supply and demand is something that we all know in economics. Okay, that, I mean, the if there is a huge amount of supply, okay, and also if the supply is good and the demand for that supply is not there, yeah, then it goes down. But then if there's a lot of demand for a cryptocurrency based on other factors, then the supply also is not that much, then there is going to be scarcity, which is also part of the factors, and that is going to push the value of that coin up. Now, based on supply and demand, let's compare it with the Pi network, or the Pi cryptocurrency. At the moment, okay, at the moment, Pi Network has installed about 100 billion crypto Pi coins. Now, is any of it available right now? No. Okay, no. Why? Because it's not yet on mainnet. So it's not available at the moment, but it is within the enclosed mainnet. Now, the supply we and between us, that amount that we have, some of it, at least, like I said in my previous video, 1.1 billion Pi coins has been allocated to a liquidity pool. 1 billion. Yep, 1 billion. Now that is a huge amount of money that Pi coins that have been dedicated into a liquidity pool. Now that one we're also going to come at. So based on just the supply and demand of the Pi coins alone, we can see that there is demand. Why? Because other firms, other people who are yet not on the mainnet are looking for some of these Pi coins. Now, there are ways that you can get it, and that is through mining. But here's the thing: the cryptocurrencies, for cryptocurrency to be acquired, you need what we call the ability to mine it. Now, the ability to mine cryptocurrency also comes with difficulty levels. Okay. Now, what about the Pi network? When Pi network started, the its ability to mine or for you to get some Pi coins per day, there were people who were getting like 10, 100 because the difficulty level was very low. But let's come to today. It is so hard to get one Pi coin mined for a day. You'd have you would need a huge amount of people as a security backing you to mine that Pi coin. So based on that, the supply and demand, because the demand is there, because a lot of people, even those that I meet around in town, they're like, oh, can I have some of the Pi coin? Where can I go and buy it? I'm like, you can't buy it. Not yet. Not yet. So the demand is there, a massive amount. So many people want their hands on Pi coins, thinking that I could just get it and then sell it and no, the dump and dump. No, no, no. That's not happening with Pi coins. No. So based on just that fact, the supply and demand, Pi coins ticket, Pi network ticket, and we are good. Now, the next factor that determines, or the factor number two, is utility. A cryptocurrency's utility is so much determined, or the utility of a cryptocurrency determines so much its value. What is the utility? Utility simply means that what good is that cryptocurrency used for? Now, I'll give you some honorable mentions and then you'll be able to understand it even better. Now, let's take for example Ethereum. Okay? Now, Ethereum, its utility basically is its ability to be used as contracts. Okay, now that is one of the major usage of Ethereum. Okay, now because of that, it has given the cryptocurrency a value. Okay, because it is used for something. Let's take Bitcoin. Okay, now Bitcoin's value comes not because of its utility. Bitcoin value comes because of its scarcity. Okay, its scarcity and its ability to have promotions, or its adoption and in a sense, yeah, so the scarcity, its adoption, and then we have the market, its market liquidity. That's basically it. So the difficulty for you to mine it, or the mining cost for it, also determines, and the scarcity. Now, because of these three things, Bitcoin has a value, but its value, apart from that, zero. So in terms of utility, Bitcoin doesn't score any higher than any other cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin doesn't score more than Ethereum based on its utility, because Ethereum is used as a means of setting up contracts, which people are looking at. Let's compare that to Pi Network. Now, I know you're happy as I am happy, because tell you what, Pi Network coin before mainnet, before Pi Network even going onto the mainnet, has tremendous utilities. It's immense. I can't even list them all. Let's start with just a few of them. Now, its utility is the ability to be used on its own network as a means of transaction. How is that? That is one of it. So Bitcoin, Picoin, sorry, can be used to make purchases of things. Now that is a means, is that make gives it monetary value. That's one. Number two, the Pi coins, before you do KYC, okay? KYC, once you do KYC or the know your customer, you pay a certain amount of Pi coins to whoever is doing the validation. Okay, so let's say I am going to validate somebody's credibility or somebody's identity or somebody's liveness check. That person pays me a certain amount of Pi coins. Okay, that alone is on a massive scale because we have over 60 million active users on the Pi network. Over 60 million, ladies and gentlemen. Over 60 million. Out of that 60 million, we have 40 million people globally who are on the Pi network and are using the Pi network as a means of validation. Now that gives it value. Hold on your horses. Let me go on. What other value is Pi network? Pi network coin. The coin is used for the transaction. It's used as a KYC. Now the coin is being used by the pioneers as a way of development of the Pi D apps. Okay. Now what are the Pi D apps for somebody who has never heard of it? Pi D apps simply means on the network there are developers who have developed apps that have a real world usage. Example, recently, if you go through my presentations based on the Pi network, you come across what I talked about. The Pi network officially released 20 D apps, 20 D apps, preparing it for mainnet and has given the pioneers the opportunity to go through these apps to be able to examine, see, try, test whilst we are approaching mainnet. Now, what are some of the functions of these apps that have been created? I'll tell you. Number one, there are 20 of them. Okay, I'm not going to go all over the 20. That alone is even massive. Now, let me pick some few ones, okay? Now, number one that I personally like is the one that acts as a freelancer, okay? Okay, that's a Pi freelancer. What does that mean and what does that do? Now, the Pi freelancer app works similarly to Fiverr, okay? Fiverr as the company, the organization where, or the freelancer corporation or organization or website where you can go as a graphic designer, as a voiceover actor, as anything that has to do with graphics, basically. Whether you're designing YouTube intros, whether you're somebody who can draw animation, whether you're somebody who can do anything that has to do with designing or graphics involved. And what happens is with Fiverr, you get paid in fiat. You pay whoever is doing the service in fiat currency. When I say fiat, what I mean is real cash. Okay, so whether you're transacting or sending through Visa, Mastercard, debit card, at the end of the day, if you see the results of the work that the person has done for you, if you like it, you pay that person and that person gets the money. But here's the case for Pi Network. We have such an app where when you go, the same thing, but in this case, you're only paying it in Pi coin. This is a real world utility. And that's just number one. Let's not forget, this was the app which won the Pi Hackathon. Okay, the Pi Hackathon. It won one of the Pi Hackathons. Okay, I think that was the first one that the first Pi Hackathon was won by this one as number one position, and I 100% agree with it. Now that is just one of the utilities that is in real world utility. Number two, there is an app on the Pi D apps. One of these days, I think my next one, if you want me to do the Pi D apps, put that in the comment section and I will get to it and I'll break it down and we'll see the ones that did well or are doing very well on our next video. So back to what I was saying. Now, with the Pi utility apps, okay, we have this one which is called, I think is I've forgotten the name, but the most important thing is it can be used to make purchases of plane tickets. So plane tickets, holiday bookings, name it. You pay in Pi coins and you're able to make your trips to these various locations. Now, based on just utility, you can see that Pi network or Pi coins is beating all these other cryptocurrencies even before mainnet. So you can imagine the activity that's gonna go once Pi Network launches. It is crazy, crazy, absolutely amazing. Now the third app that I'm gonna talk about, and I'll move on to the next factor, is the app. The third app is the app that is based on e-commerce. Okay, e-commerce. Everybody buys, everybody sells, everybody does something. If you people buy Amazon, you name it, it's all there. People buy with fiat currency. Timo, I bought some stuff from Timo a while back. I bought some stuff from Amazon also. But these things, you pay them it in fiat currency. But with the Pi network, we have at least the one that I counted on the 20 Pi D apps which have been released on mainnet. I can count four. There are four of them that are e-commerce based, meaning you log in or you go in there and it acts just as you go into Amazon. Now these things are real world usage. Out of the 60 million active users on the Pi network, if we get even 20 million active users of the Pi pioneers patronizing in any of these, ladies and gentlemen, the value is going up. So now, first, based on the supply and demand, Pi has ticked the box. Based on utility, Pi has tick the boxes. Now, let's go to scarcity. Okay, now scarcity, is Pi coins scarce? Absolutely. You cannot get your hands on any Pi coins on the market. No, you can't. And on mainnet, when mainnet launches, what's going to happen is this. Initially, there's going to be a spike of the value because it is come fresh, the value's up, and everything is kicking off, and the price is going to go up. We're going to see a serious upward trend of the value of Pi coins. And then we're going to see those pioneers who either due to maybe difficulty in life, what so one or two of these things will be willing to sell immediately so they can have some money, not looking at the projections ahead, because the value will just keep going from one level to the other to the other to the next level, and that's what Pi network is going to experience. And then so it's going to go down again, and then it's going to go up again. Why is it going to go up? Let me tell you why. Now, before, just so you know, Binance, okay, on Binance Square, which I played in my previous video, they made a statement, okay, where they were looking at the probability of Picoin having the value of $314. Now, I personally believe that the value is going to even be a bit more higher than that. Now, not just yet, okay, not just yet, but 314 is even too small. Why is it too small? Because of what Pi Coins is capable of doing and what it has achieved alone just before mainnet. Okay, just before the Pi coin goes on mainnet, it has already achieved so much feat that Bitcoin can't even come close to it. Okay, scarcity is high. Coinbase or Binance is positioning itself to list Pi coins on mainnet. They are positioning themselves to be the lead in terms of listing. And I'm pretty sure all these other big companies, for example, all these exchanges, for example, Coinbase, Crypto.com, KuCoin, and all these reputable exchange centers or exchange points will be sitting down and be watching Binance take all the credit. Because if Binance is able to list it and it goes mainnet, on mainnet day, a lot of people are going to stay whichever time that you're going to launch it, the whole internet is going to be buzzing. The network is going to be super active. You're going to have all these cryptocurrencies that have been monitoring exchange, that have been monitoring Pi coins or Pi network over the years, are going to be seriously up and waiting to see how it's going to go. Those people who, for one reason or the other, missed KYC, people who, for one reason or the other, thought that it was a joke, but finally realized that, oh, okay, Pineapple is actually launching and this thing is actually going up. They are going to rush in to try and get their hands on some of it whilst the price is now about to kick off super high. And what's that gonna be? You're gonna see an upward spike in the value. It's gonna shoot up. Now let's not forget, Amazon, Alibaba, or AliExpress have shown interest in the Pi coins, and they are all been waiting for the mainnet, and finally things are going to fruition, and they are all going to jump in. So you don't want to sell your Pi right now. Few days to the KYC deadline, there's a whole buzz on the internet. I'm telling you, on Facebook groups, people are trying to buy. Some people have been, scammers are scrambling all the way trying to get their hands on pioneers who have mined for years. You've mined for years, so your money is worth it. Don't sell it for any amount whatsoever. Hold on to your money. I'm telling you, the Pi coin that you have in your wallet is worth so much that don't sell it for even $600 per coin. Don't do it. No, don't do it, because you will cry. I'm telling you, if Picoin hit or mainnet comes and you realize that you sold, maybe 10 Picoins to somebody for a couple of dollars, and then you realize or mainnet one is literally above 300 and something, close into the thousands, you would cry. There are those who, when Bitcoin started, they thought it was a joke. Yeah, it was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. Some people even bought pizza for 100 Bitcoin. Yeah, that's the most expensive pizza I've ever seen. Because in today's time, if you were to convert that 100 Bitcoin, I'm pretty sure you would not want to buy that that pizza for that amount. There are those, like I said in my previous video, who told your girlfriends to throw away their PCs that had Bitcoin. And this is not even news, it's everywhere in the news. And the lady did so. And as a result of that, yeah, today he's like, well, I'm blaming you. And he's still, as I'm speaking to you now, probably still, he has sued the dumpster where the lady threw the computer, that they have, they've lost his Bitcoin, which was over 400 Bitcoin. That will make him an instant millionaire today. Instant. You'd go from poor to rich, super rich, super rich, a billionaire in that sense. So Bitcoin, yeah, but Pi coins, oh, you have no idea. Now let's run through the remaining ones. Why Pi network coin or Pi coin is worth more than Bitcoin. It's going to be worth more than Bitcoin. Way more. Now, I'm looking with a foresight of the future. But even in the early stages, you're going to see the spike, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see the spike. Now, don't forget, Binance don't have access to Pi coins. Coinbase doesn't have access to Pi coins. KuCoin doesn't have access to Pi coins. Why? Because they need to acquire it, okay? And you have to be acquired with money. Already, Pi Network has allocated 1 billion. Ladies and I didn't say a million. I said 1 billion Pi coin into a liquidity pool. Now, the liquidity pool shows you the sustenance of the coin for transaction. That way, there's no slippage, okay? So you're not losing even when you make your coin. So there's going to be stability. And that is something that investors are looking for in the crypto space. 2025, with the likes of Donald Trump, Elon Musk in power, cryptocurrency is going to take that center stage. So you don't want to sell your coins now. Never do it. Never do it. Hold on to your coins. It is your lifeline. I'm telling you, it is your lifeline. You've mined for years. If you mine for years and years, don't let one single day or somebody come and steal your Pi coins away just like that. Wait till mainnet and you will see what's going to happen. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Let's move on to the next one. Regulatory environment. Now, I like this point very much. Every cryptocurrency is determined, or there is value is determined by the regulatory environment. Okay, how is it being regulated? Now, for a cryptocurrency to be regulated, there are a number of things that they look at. Okay, now its credibility, what makes the cryptocurrency credibility credible, who created it, okay, how did it come about, okay, and what are they doing security wise to protect the assets that is within from people. Now, one thing about Pi coins is that none of you, not me, not you, not anybody who's watching, literally paid a single dollar just to mine the coin. You understand? So based on that, the regulatory bodies will not have any issue because somebody didn't go to the bank and take his money and say, I want to buy some of the coins, so that when the value goes up, when it spikes up, then I will sell it. Because when you do that and they take your money, yeah, then the government comes in because they go to cry to the government that this person, that person has scammed me of this money and I need you to go get it back. But with the Pi network, there's no such thing as that. No, none. I cannot tell you that I've put in money in to buy my Bitcoin, my Pi coin. I never did. And so didn't you. And same with you. You didn't. So on the regulatory side, the government are not going to come as hard as they have on other cryptocurrencies because there is no, we are not saying come and give your money out to the network. None of us, no. The Pi network, that's not how we roll. We don't do that. We don't do that. So that's one of it. Now the other thing is the security. Pi network is the only cryptocurrency. Yeah, hear me out. The only cryptocurrency that does KYC. Let me repeat that again. Yeah, maybe you didn't hear me. Bitcoin don't do that. It is the only cryptocurrency or the only network that does KYC. And when I mean KYC, know your customer. How does it do it? The only cryptocurrency that does KYC is the Pi network. So it verifies your ID by making sure you are a real person and that you're not some bot or you're not some fake guy who is literally just trying to get your hands on the coin. Now, governments and businesses they look at this to make sure to determine whether they are going to go into an investment or acquire some of that cryptocurrency. Is it credible? How do they check it? Yes, it is credible because every single person, over 8 million KYC users, 8 million, ladies and gentlemen, that is verifiable. 8 million people, real people, on the Pi network. That is just one portion of it. In all total, we have more than 8 million, and that is an amazing feat. See, when these governments, they notice and they see that, okay, these guys have done a track record. Look, every person on the Pi network is a verifiable person. We are not fake robots. No. All it has been sieved, drained, we have been dried. Everything has been done to make sure that the security is well in check. Now, the validation process is also part of the security system because I am a validator. Okay, I'm a validator and also I'm a Pi node user. Okay, as I'm talking to you now, my computer is literally as a node is providing data calculations and adding it to the system and making the network run smooth. There are also those who are super node users and who provide a huge amount of data onto the system. So based on just that security, Pi network ticks the box, even triple ticks the box. Now that is one thing that we know. Now, market sentiment also determines the value of a Pi or of any cryptocurrency. Now, what are the market sentiments for Pi network? The whole market knows that Pi Network has been in business. Okay, they've been in business for years, credible years. So out there, the information is legit. It's legit just based on that. Adoption and network. Now, adoption, I don't even need to tell you more. We have already already 16 million globally, okay, active users. That's the biggest adoption you can ever get for any cryptocurrency. Name one single cryptocurrency that has that much. None. None. So its adoption is literally high. So definitely, it's going to be more than 314. Absolutely, I agree with you on that one. But I'm coming. Just take your time. Let's break it down. Let's break it down, and I'm gonna let you know why. So just based on the reasons why, the reasons for a price prediction, we can see that Pi Network is ticking all the boxes completely, completely. Let's look at the market liquidity. Oh, don't let me start on it. So one of the factors that determine the cryptocurrency's value is market liquidity. What is the market liquidity of Pi Network? Pi Network or Pi Coins has, I told you last time, 1 billion Pi coins allocated for liquidity alone. That is massive. For just liquidity alone, it is massive. It ticks that box. Now we are coming to the very end of it. The competition. Oh, Pi Network is standing in the competition. So now, ladies and gentlemen, based on these facts, based on the number of Pi coins available, okay, based on the fact that Pi Network has taken over years of scrutiny to make sure that it has security in check, market liquidity in check, it has the scarcity in check, supply and demand, utility in check. All these boxes are being ticked. It's definitely going to be, and my prediction, are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. I believe Pi Network is going to go at a starting price of above 1,000 US dollars. There are those who say, based on the traction that have been placed on the network by the crypto by its developers, we're looking like 3 point something million per Pi coin. That for me, I say, well, there's going to be a whole lot of factors that comes together for that, but the value is definitely going to start somewhere about 1,700 thereabout US dollars per coin. Absolutely, absolutely. I will not put it past it. It could be more than that because it's ticked all the boxes, and that is exactly what we're looking for. So in the coming days, how many? We have less than 30 something days to go for Pi, for the KYC to end. And this is exactly what we are looking for, because once the Pi KYC ends, we are looking at the mainnet being launched. So we have very few days and it's going to be massive. Don't sell your Pi coins. Don't give it out to anybody. Don't make sure that if you've not done your KYC, you're doing your KYC and in check. So based on these things, we can see that Pi Network is literally hitting all the boxes. It's ticking all the boxes. Now, in the next coming weeks, one thing is going to happen, and that is we are going to see more news coming on the Pi Network, and you need to stay tuned. Binance have already taken the bait and they are on the run. My prediction is that we're gonna start seeing the big giant, the e-commerce, coming gradually into the scope and coming openly to declare their stand on Pi Network. Okay, on the Pi Network. Now, like I said, I'm a Pi node user, and the network right now is buzzing. It is buzzing. If you see the activities that's going on, it is buzzing. The blockchain is active, and also this is verifiable, which you can verify. They have already brought in the mainnet. So if you go onto your Pi blockchain, okay, you can access that through your Pi, your phone, your mining app. You see the blockchain and you see the test nets, or if you're somebody who is a node user, okay, you will see something we call the test nets, okay, in the container, the test net, and then the test net 2, and then underneath the test net is mainnet. It's just not released yet or active, but it's there in preparation for the mainnet. So it's gonna be massive, and you don't want to miss out. Now, I said I was gonna do a 30-minute. Okay, so yeah, let your comments flow in. Let's do this. So someone said my coins disappeared from my wallet when. Hold on, let's read that. So it says my coin disappeared from my wallet when I moved them to my available balance. I assumed they were stolen and moved to another address. This happened right after unlocking a certain amount of pi help. Well, this is aliens in games. Well, aliens in game, that is a very unfortunate situation to happen to you. Now, did you by any chance, okay, did you by any chance engage in with anybody regarding pi coins, or did you access any website? Or so you see, that's the thing, you need to really protect your pi coin. Did you reveal your pi phrase to anyone? If you didn't, then I think it's something that you can look into the mode, assess the mode, the help or support system, speak to some of the modes. But one thing, and I want to let you know, one thing you should know, please, 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 do not, especially do not open certain apps which you're not aware of, especially on on Play Store. Okay, Play Store, whether it's Play Store or App Store, or Google Play, or apps, or iOS, Apple Store, or don't do it, because some of these scammers, what they do is they're able to access into your system, and they can see everything that you can see. So if they're able to get their hands on your what do you call it, or if they're able to see your pi phrase, especially when you're inputting it in, they can literally copy the same thing, and it doesn't matter wherever you are or wherever they are, they can access your pi coins, and they can drain it and transfer it to their pi wallet. It would immediate effect. So you need to be very careful. Be very, very, very careful about that. My suggestion is don't use, if you have a phone, and your phone, you have the fingerprint ability, okay, of your phone, use that rather to log into your wallet, rather than using just the pi phrase. You can keep the pi phrase somewhere safe. Let's say you can write it down and put it in a safe place, away from praying eyes, and use your fingerprint as this as the authorization to unlock your pi wallet. And if possible, do not engage your pi wallet too frequently. If Especially if you're somebody who has been downloading, or if your phone has been having some glitches, these are some of the indications that there could be a problem with it. Get a very reputable antivirus, okay, mobile version, and scan your phone to make sure nobody is getting access to seeing your information or data. Because getting closer to the mainnet, a lot of scammers are going to be on the loose. A lot of people are going to be doing so many activities. Sometimes I even get messages even on my YouTube channel, people saying, oh well, this is out of the ordinary, I got this wallet from so and so, here's the part seed phrase. No, 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 I'm not chasing after any money. No, 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 no. See, I'm not even touching anything. Few days to the mainnet, or a month or two at most, but I believe strongly it's gonna be January, the KYC zone. That's my target. I think that's when the Pi mainnet is, Pi coin, Pi crypto, Pi network is going to launch, because this is exactly what they told us in December 2024. It was stated that, and emphatically they stated it, that there's going to be at the ending of December. Now, the reason why they extended it is understandable, because we need every pioneer on board, because it's very helpful to have mined with Picoin for over 4 years or 5 years or 6 years consistently, and then few days to KYC, something happens, and then, or to the mainnet, and then something happens, and then you lose your Picoin. So for one, I don't frequently check my my wallet. I know it's there. Every once in a while, I go have a look at it, and then I'm working towards building up my Pi coin. Like I said, I'm a Pi active node user, and also during the 2024 season, when they made the calculation or tallying up, I got to know that at least I'd mined about 40. It took me 128 mining sessions to get my hands on 40 Pi coins, including contributions which I made. Yes, just so you know, I think this is one of the topics I'm also going to bring up. You don't just make Pi coins just based on the mining alone. By you going into the Pi apps or the D apps, you especially the KYC chat, all these things, they are all contributions that you do towards the network, and you get paid in Pi coins for that. For my contributions on the Pi apps, because I'm a KYC and I'm a validator, so I frequently, on every day, I mostly go on my KYC app on the Pi network about more than 15 times. I go there, I input it in, and for I check for what? I check for exactly new validation that needs to be done, because I want everybody to be on the network. I want everybody to pass their KYC as much as possible, and that's one thing that I also want to let you know. During the KYC, these are some things you should not do. Don't do it for the KYC. I've done KYC of people where it stated exactly that you don't cover your face. So like wearing a cap, wearing some sunglasses, with people standing behind you, all these things are not allowed. Okay, the information is clear, but you still get people who are going to play the opposite way, and as a result of that, they are going to lose out. You're going to lose out, or you're going to fail your KYC, and that's something you don't want to do. So if you don't want to lose your Pi coins, if you don't want to fail your KYC, don't do all these things. Covering your hair with certain things. I know some people say, well, it's religious, for religious reasons. That's fine. However, make your face as clear as possible. IDs. If you are doing your KYC, okay, if you're doing your KYC, or if you've been asked to present your identification for validation for KYC purposes, please, let's say for example you are based in the UK, okay, you are based in the UK, or you're based in a different country. Do not state that you are from another country. There have been cases of people presenting an ID that belongs to a different nationality, but because they have selected that they are from where I am with the country that I am at now, which is UK, because of that, it contradicts the identity. So you are presenting me with an ID that is from, let's say, or is what I am seeing, is what I'm seeing from, is this a reputable or the legit ID card? Okay, is this a legit ID card of UK? No. Why is that? Because I'm in the UK and I'm dealing with validation cards or ID cards of those in the UK. So if you present an ID card of, let's say, Ghana, Nigeria, or Japan, it's a fail. It's a fail, because the validators are being allocated, okay, validators have been allocated validation based on where they are at. So if the person is living in the United States, he will be presented with validations that are based in the United States, with the exception, okay, with the exception of certain things like liveness check, which irrespective of wherever you are as a validator, all you need to make sure is that is a real person. And even with that, you still get people who try to outsmart the system or outsmart the network, and it doesn't work like that, because you see people with recording images of themselves on a video, and then they are using another phone to do the recording of that image, saying that it's a live depiction or a liveness check. Wrong. Total fail. It takes a long time, and let's not forget, you pay some Pi coins for you to be validated. It's part of the network. So with that in mind, please do not do all these. You see some people doing a liveness check, and you see images, two people in the image. Now, who am I validating here? So all these things have to be well looked at. Okay, so we need to be well aware. Tell your family, tell your friends, every person who's trying to go on the who's going to do KYC, please be aware. Now, I wanted to talk about this next issue. I'll make another 8 of it, but let me tap on it a little bit, okay? For those of you who have done your KYC, okay, you've done your KYC, you have passed your KYC, but for some reason you have been moved to tentative KYC. Okay, now new algorithms were deployed by the Pi network, okay, to further strengthen the security of the network. So, one thing you need to know, especially this mostly happened with those pioneers who have been with the network or who did their KYC a long, very long time ago. Okay, now all you need to do is very simple. Okay, now I cannot go all the way into details, but it has to do with the way that your validation, either the ID or just making sure that you just change some few things on the app, which will help you or which will help the system to recognize that, okay, this person is indeed a true person of this place or that place. So something like a change of the password, but that also comes with its risk. Some people don't even remember their password, so they've been using the same phone over and over. It's always important not to navigate into the part where your account is. Have a look at your Pi login, have a look at the password, have a look at all these things, and then once you're able to change them, you'll be able to get your hands on. You're going to move from the tentative KYC to now valid, or you've passed everything, and you'll be able to proceed and apply to be a validator as I did. So I passed my KYC, and then after doing a lot of validation, I was moved back to tentative KYC until I changed my password to, and then once you change your password, you're going to receive a code based on the country that you are within. Now, for those living in Africa, okay, for pioneers in Africa, pioneers in some parts of Asia, sometimes your mobile phone network does not support that, and that can be a problem. Okay, so with that one, I'm speaking from the perspective of somebody who lives in the UK. If you're a pioneer and you're in UK, this is one of the approaches that you can do to move yourself from tentative KYC to fully valid KYC, especially if you have passed your KYC prior to this event, or where you are now being tagged as tentative KYC. So this is something that you need to work on. Okay, now we need to be well aware that on mainnet, okay, when mainnet comes, people are going to be scrambling to get their hands on the Pi coins as much as possible. There are those of you who I'm pretty sure are willing to sell your Pi coins immediately. Don't do it. Don't do it. No matter how much it goes, don't do it. Don't sell all your Pi coins, okay? Don't sell all your Pi coins, because if you sell all your Pi coins, you might lose out big time. Big time. Because if you lose your Pi coins and the value, because honestly speaking, the value for one Pi coin is going to go way past even 10,000 US dollars. Yes, you heard it from me, 10,000 US dollars. When I mean 10,000, I'm not saying 10,000 US dollars at the very mainnet date. It's possible. It's possible. I'm a big firm believer in it, but it will take a little bit while for it, because now the adoption and the widespread adoption from those who are not pioneers will now start to begin, because when they hear the value, the whole news, the whole crypto space is going to be flooded with crypto with Pi networks value, and that is going to pull a lot of people trying to scrabble around to see who is selling it, where can I buy some. And that's where Binance will come in, because Binance has already taken a stance. And Coinbase, not wanting Binance to take in on just it, will come in. Then the investors are going to come into. Now, let's not forget, there are investors who are already in the network. For example, there's an investor, or there's a firm called Carbon. Carbon is already on it. They are willing to incorporate the Pi network payment system, which is the proof of stake, which is good, for example, for the mining cost. The proof of stake, okay, which is in comparison to the proof of work by Bitcoin. Proof of stake is safer, cost effective, it's environmentally friendly, and is faster. So Carbon is already in the lead when it comes to that. Now, the next will be the e-commerce guys. Talk about Amazon, talk about AliExpress. These are guys are going to come in. If Amazon comes in and makes a huge purchase of some of the Pi coins, let's not forget already 1 billion Pi coins is already gone. Nobody can get that one. That's into the liquidity pool. It's gone. So forget about that one. Now that reduces the amount of 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 Pi coins available, okay, for people to buy and sell with. Let's not forget, not all pioneers are going to sell. So there's a huge portion of pioneers who have even placed some of their Pi coins in lockup. And there's a huge amount of that that's been put in lockup. Then you're going to get the Pi exchange, the crypto exchanges who are also coming to for their share because they need to buy and sell. So name them. Even off the top of my head, I can name 4 of them. Okay, KuCoin, Coinbase, Binance, and Crypto.com. I personally am Base, and I love it, and I love you to death, and I want you guys to be in the lead 2025 up there with me once it hits. Once it hits, we are flying. I'm telling you, we are flying. Now, because of the tag that they place on the Pi coins, is the value of has already been raised so high. So anyone who even has like 1 Pi coin or 2 Pi coin, you are it will be hard for you to not to get a good amount. And then one other thing which I'm going to tell you, okay? Please pay attention very much to this. Now, this is not just facts. You can check it yourself. Now, do you know, okay? Do you know that recently the Pi Network released a very important news? And what is that news? That news is that for transactions on the Pi Network, the fee has been reduced. Let's make some calculations and then you get to understand it. So, Pi Network before, whenever you made any transaction on the network, you were paying I think about almost close to like a Pi for a certain amount of transaction, but because we want the value to be high, okay, now based upon just this alone, it gives us an idea of the value also. Now Pi has released, okay, officially that it's going to cost for a Pi transaction, going to cost 0 point. I want you to write it down, followed by 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 9 Pi coins per transaction. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? See, if you were paying like 1 Pi coin, okay, for a transaction, it tells you that the value of the coin is not that high. But the fact that is going to cost 0.0000, this is 5 zeros, 99, gives you an indication that for you to send, so for example, any bridge, okay, we have the likes of Avalanche, okay, we have the likes of Avalanche, for every transaction that you make on that network or on that blockchain, there is a certain amount which, for example, which you have to pay, okay, and it's costly. So like for example, Ethereum charges so much for the gas fee. It's mind blowing, and that's why they came up with the Ethereum 2.0. But Ethereum 2.0, in comparison with the Pi network, the amount of fees that you're paying on the network is too crazy. Okay, it's too crazy. So that's why people didn't even go there to make transactions. Because if you've been on any other blockchain and you are looking at the amount of transactions people are making about, I one time saw like $500 million, $500 million transaction in crypto from one crypto address to the other. And I'm like, how do these people make this money? What? Exactly. Everybody does. See, it's freedom of movement, the freedom of payment and stuff. So if I'm making a transaction of 5 billion or $5 million from one person to the other, and you're going to charge me, okay, listen very carefully. I'm paying 5 billion, and you're charging me somewhere, let's say 150,000 for that transaction to go through. It's not worth it. You didn't help me make that money, so why should I pay so much money? This is exactly the same thing that the banking system do. And even with that one, they even request more. You need to show more evidence and more so much stuff. But with Pi Network, we already been KYC'd. So anyone on the network has been KYC'd and verified already. Come on. And it is 8 million of us on just the KYC for now. And then we have 40 million who has already done most of them. And then we have 60 million altogether. So the odds are on our side. So if I'm going to make a Pi transaction of, let's say, 500 billion or 500 million, let's say you have that much, 500 million Pi coins, okay? Or let's say a person like Elon Musk, who is already interested in the Pi network. So it is not something to be hidden. If Elon Musk goes on bullish on Pi coins, on mainnet, he just needs to say one word. But not just that. He has taken his time to analyze it, and he knows that this is a big deal. You see, the likes of Shiba Inu doesn't have, it's only now that they are trying to get a utility for it. But Pi Network, we have utilities. We already have it. Look at the Pi Feast. On Pi Feast, we made it. It blew up. Pi Feast, a lot of people made a lot. You can go to the Pi forum to see the images, the transactions, and the amount of things. People were selling cars, blenders, coffees, from food items to e-commerce, from e-commerce to services. People were offering cleaning services, and they were accepting Pi coins in the enclosed mainnet. So within the enclosed mainnet alone, their activity is massive. Now, after mainnet, we are going to see the likes of Avalanche. You're going to see the likes of other cryptocurrencies who have their own native tokens. For example, crypto.com has their native token known as CRO. Okay, known as CRO. Now, the way that they keep they advertise, or they want people on their network or to stay, is they offer very good incentive and perks. Okay, they have partnered with, you ready? They have partnered with Visa. Okay, so crypto.com has partnered with Visa, and what they literally do is, if you make a purchase of 300,000 pounds worth of CRO, which is their native token, and you stake it or you hold on to it for a period of, I think, 3 months, then what they do is they are going to give you a Visa card, which is known as the Obsidian card. Okay, now the Obsidian card is one of their highest cards. Okay, and what does it come with? Now the Obsidian card comes with some perks like airport lounge accesses around the world in some selected airports. Okay, they have the likes of payment of Netflix, Spotify, plus they have a cashback. Okay, meaning that, what I mean, the cashback is any item you buy with the card. Okay, so you're spending your cryptocurrency using the Visa card, and any item you buy with that card, you get about 10% or a certain percentage back into your car. So if you buy a car and the car costs 50, if the car costs, let's say 50, let's say 30,000 pounds, okay, or let's say that would be probably about 35,000 US dollars. If you bought the car at 35,000 US dollars, and you are getting a cashback of let's say 2%, or let's say 3.5%. In a nutshell, that's good money. So basically, you'll be looking at 2% of 35,000. That amount of money is what you're going to be getting back. Okay, that amount of money is what you're going to be getting back, and this is just on one crypto exchange, which is crypto.com, and this is one of their. They have different cards, but my take, or why am I saying this? Because if after Pi Network launches, then we are going to see not just the transaction or interaction of Pi Network with other crypto exchanges or other cryptocurrencies. We have swapping of cryptocurrencies. You can swap one cryptocurrency to the other based on the value of each of them. So, for example, if you want to swap Pi coins to Bitcoin, it will come. You probably would need, at least in the initial phase, you might need a lot more, okay, a lot more of Pi coins because it's starting up. Pi coins is starting up, so it's not going to shoot immediately, boom. But you see the trajectory going high because it's ticking all the boxes. Now, my thing is, we are going to see a huge transaction means on there because there's going to be people who are going to transfer. So they're not selling their Pi coins, but they are using their Pi coins to buy other cryptocurrencies. And if they should go on the line, or that if they should go on the line on of crypto.com, so if let's say one Pi coin is hitting somewhere 314,000 United States dollars for one, you only need maybe 2 or 3 Pi coins to establish yourself with crypto.com. So that way you get your hands on a Visa card, which you can use in making payments and buying of items, and you using that to build your business or to enjoy yourself or whichever way you mean. But even on that, crypto.com also offers, okay, they offers with all these perks because you are sticking with them every single month. There is a percentage of interest that you get based on the CRO that you state. So if the value, so the whole thing is they are trying to get people to hold on to the CRO and not sell. That's why they are telling them to stake for a certain amount of period. So the more people buy, if you buy 300,000 pounds worth of that cryptocurrency, what it means that there's going to be scarcity, and when scarcity goes up, what goes up to the value of the Pi of the cryptocurrency also goes up. Now with Pi coins, how are we doing that? Already there's scarcity already. But the next thing is because of number one, our locked up Pi cryptocurrencies by the pioneers. By the pioneers, we've locked up a certain portion of our of our Pi coins. By the network, there's certain amount of a certain portion of the Pi coins have already been locked up. If you read the white paper, you get to know all this information. That is just some of it. Now, the next thing, we're going to get pioneers who are not going to sell immediately. You're going to get crypto firms, exchanges that are coming to buy the Pi coins because they're going to be through means of transactions. And then we have 1 billion Pi coins that are being allocated for liquidity pool. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see where we're going with this? I'm not saying 1 million. I'm not saying 10 million. 1 billion. 1 billion has been allocated there, here, and there. And that is exactly what we're talking about. So Pi coins is going to be utilized so much. And with the transaction that's going to be going on such a large scale, one, we have the super nodes to take it in and help with processing of the Pi coins. Two, we have the node ordinary node users like myself who are going to be chipping in, and not just chipping in. For us chipping in as a node user, you get paid some amount of Pi coins because you're on the system or on the network. And that is exactly what you're looking for. That's exactly what we are looking for. So if you're a node user and you come in, you make money while you're sleeping. Don't you want, don't do you see where we're going? That how beautiful that is. That is because you're a pioneer, ladies and gentlemen. You're a pioneer. So you'll be making money when you sleep. Plus, you'll be making money based on the value of the Pi coins. You'll be making money based on the investors that we're talking about. Amazon, AliExpress, Binance, Crypto, they are all coming on board because everybody wants a piece of the pie. Yeah, for a cryptocurrency that has been consistent this long with this number of people, yeah. And I'm even thinking on the level that the likes of YouTube has a chance. Okay, they have a chance because why? YouTube literally wants numbers and people. Now, who wouldn't want 60 million? Yeah. Who wouldn't want that? Everybody wants it. Everybody wants it. And let's not forget, there are those of us, unfortunately, who have lost our Pi coins because, let's say, you lost your phone, you forgot your password. Some of them have didn't make it on to KYC or didn't pass it due to one or two reasons. Some of them just played around with it and they lost it. So all these things are going to be massive, and all these things are going to reduce the amount of circulating Pi coins on mainnet or after mainnet. And when that happens, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be crazy. So that amount of Pi coins that you will have in your wallet is going to be worth so much more. It's going to be worth so much that you have zero ideas about it. So you don't lose it. Don't lose it for whatever reason. And the other thing is, because of all this that I've told you about, you set yourself up on a stage. So on mainnet, this is what I want you to do. Okay, these are some of the things that I want you to do on mainnet day. Okay, I want you to pay very close attention to the information, and I know you're going to be buzzing just as I would. I'll try and come on live with you guys so that we will be able to celebrate and see the value of our Pi coins on the mainnet day. It's going to be a lot of nerves going up. People are going to be, your heart will be beating, will be racing, because when those figures start popping up and you look at how much Pi coins that you have, you are either going to start crying, scream out loud, you're going to be all over the place, because if you have, let's say, 100 Pi coins and the value starts shooting from 200, and before you know it, boom, it's hitting the thousands, $1,000 and 10,000. Ladies and gentlemen, at 10,000 you are literally a millionaire. All Pi network people are going to be millionaires. Absolutely, why not? And that is going to be one of the happiest days of everybody's life. For 4 years, for 5 years, for 6 years, for 7 years, or whichever years that anybody has been on and mining, for 5 years or 3 years or 4 years that you've been mining, now it's worth it. You are about to see the results of it. And don't just be somebody who takes your Pi coins and you sell it immediately. You will cry tears when you see the value and the price going up and up and up and up, because you were like, oh man, I wish I didn't sell my Pi coins. Well, you did. Bye. And the millionaires are just going to be going up. Now, let me tell you about one thing, yeah? Now, Pi Network is global, okay? We are all pioneers. We are global, everywhere. Asia, Africa, America, Europe, yeah. But especially the pioneers in Asia. Someone said, oh, Alien said, I tried to find where to contact you, sir, and I only found a Facebook group, and I wrote, but please reply. Okay, hold on. Let me see. But please reply to my comment so I can write to you. Okay, don't worry about it. So what I'll do is I will find your comment. Okay, I'll find your comment. I can't reply at the moment, but I will attend to your comment. Don't worry about it. I know you need information right now. I will drop some a way to contact me, an email. You can contact me via that email. If you have any problem, I will address it as much as I can. The ones that I can, I will show you where to go to so that we can help you to secure your Pi coins. Especially, I know it can be very frustrating when you are having issues with your Pi coins at the moment and you're not being able to secure yourself with KYC and all that. But please, you help out as much as you can. But on mainnet, do not sell your Pi coins. If you're going to sell, this is a strategy that you can adopt, okay? You're welcome, no worries. So this is a strategy that you can adopt, okay? And I think it's going to be very grateful for anybody who can go on this. Now, if you have, let's say, 100 Pi coins, okay, that you received or that has been migrated into your wallet on mainnet, okay, you might need some money. It's all understandable. We're all human. Hey, we all need one or two things or the other, or be following Pi coins in the hopes of everything. Now, if the value shoots up to the likes of 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, or 10,000, don't sell all your Pi coins. At least keep, you can do 50-50, okay? You can sell 50% of it, and keep 50% of it. Okay? Now, you selling 50% of it is to make sure that you're financially stable. There are some of us who, by selling 50% of their Pi coin after mainnet, okay, will be looking already within the millionaires and huge numbers, way above, let's say, $50,000, or way above $150,000, or way above $300,000. Now that is more than enough, or maybe even could be a million. That is more than enough to secure yourself a good home, a good a stable something going. Okay, don't just use your money to buy cars or to travel or to spend it on any useless thing. Be All pioneers have to be smart. You have to be super smart, because you need to let your money work for you. That is the key. Okay, your money has to work for you, and this is money that you didn't pay a single dime for, but because you position yourself, okay, in the right place, in the right space, you've been able to achieve it. And you are seeing, when Bitcoin started at the price of 0.03, 0.03, without having any supportive base. There was no community around that time. It was based on just speculation and people coming to buy something which they didn't really know any much detail about. But Bitcoin, but Pi Network, we've built a solid foundation. We've built utilities, okay? We've built assets. These are assets that we've built by ourselves. We have developed these things. We have worked with these things. We've tried these things, and we've seen that they are working on these things. The KYCD app that was developed by the PyCore team have been what we've been using for validation, and it's working. Now, in recent information, the network speed has been tripled. Okay, has been updated. Security has been revamped in preparation towards mainnet. Now, all these things are going to help the network to stand out among any of the other networks. So you're going to see, for example, you're going to see a huge increase in the value. Shiba Inu, which was being hyped, it's only running on hype. It's only now that they are trying to get a real world usage for it. It's only now that they are trying to get some real world usage for it, or utility for it, in comparison to the likes of Shiba Inu or any of that other meme coins, which are based on the pump and the dump system, where basically meaning people go, they buy, and then they wait, and after the value goes up, so they buy, the value goes up because they buy, and then there's scarcity, so the value goes up and up and up and up and up and up, and then people seeing the value going up and up and up rush to buy as much as they can, further pushing the value even up because there's scarcity. Everybody's grabbing it. And then the one who bought the highest, suddenly seeing that a lot of people have come into, now sells and it drops. Boom. So, online Pi Network is not going to be like that, because they can't just go and buy. Why? Because on mainnet, the likes of exchanges, crypto.com, KuCoin, Binance, and all these will have to be able to draw it from the liquidity pool, or buy them from pioneers who are willing to sell. Now, how many pioneers do you know who have a million Pi coins? Yeah, exactly. So it's not going to be that simple for them. That further makes the scarcity high. That doesn't mean that the Pi coin is not there. It's there, but it's scarce. It's going to be really, really scarce. Exactly none. So it's going to be very, very difficult for them to get their hands, because it's not there. So it's only now that it's more like they're going to be waiting for pioneers. Like, okay, pioneers, can you sell us some? We need some coin. We really need some coins on this. We know the potential of this, and we need it to sell. We need it to sell. Okay, how much are you going to sell it for? Okay. Let's give you 100,000. It's too small. Oh, okay, that. So exactly this is exactly what's going to happen. And the one that they are going to get, Many people are going to try and grab their hands on it. Exactly. People are going to be, yeah, probably even more than that. Someone said, what, one, two, three, $100,000. Yeah, possible. Possible. It's possible. It's possible to even cross that. So one thing is that Picoin is in the near future, once it launches, it will surpass Bitcoin. Trust me on that. It will surpass Bitcoin. Bitcoin runs solely as an asset, and that is it. And it's an asset which has no real world value. Zero. What do you use Bitcoin for? You only keep it because some big companies have bought it, and you go like, okay, let me get my hands on one too. But it has no real world monetary value. Zero, zero. Okay, zero. No usage. So because of that, that's why you have it's only the big companies that are pulling the strings on it. But with Pi Network, you can't pull the strings on it. How do you pull strings on a currency that you can't get your hands on? You can't, unless the people who have it are willing to sell it. Okay, so the one that are going to be released by the Pi network, okay, is the one that they've already done, the 1 billion liquidity pool, and you just don't go. So the liquidity pool is available for purchasing by the likes of crypto.com, the likes of KuCoin, the likes of Binance. So they are all going to scramble for that 1 billion. And I don't know how much each of them are going to try to take. The one who has the most gets to have the most of the Pi coins. So all that's going to be left is you and me who are willing to sell ours to them because they're going to list it. And when they list it, whoever lists it is going to go up, up, and up, and up. So they're all going to scramble for that 1 billion. Look, I will not be surprised if there's going to be a fight, a serious fight by the exchanges on their hands on the Pi 1 billion liquidity pool. They will be scrambling for it because they all need to get their hands on it. The same way with Bitcoin, you realize that Bitcoin, there are some firms or cryptocurrencies that have more than others, and that places them in a higher position of bargaining of for the value on the value of that coin when they are selling it. If I have 1,700 Bitcoin, okay, and every other person who's around me literally has, let's say, 200 each. Yeah, any firm which is willing to buy more will have to come to me because they know that I have more than enough. And if you come to me, of course, I'm not going to sell it to you cheap. No, I'm not going to sell it for you for cheap. No, because if I sell it to you for cheap, then you get to have more than I did or I do. And then if people want to come and buy from me and they've literally bought everything, now I have to use more money to go and buy it from you again, and you make more profit. So this is how it's going to be. It's going to be a game. So it's going to be a game of who is willing to sell and who. Someone said we have no need to cash out into fiat currencies because we can exchange for any goods and services. Perfect. Absolutely. That's the point. You can buy a car with your Bitcoins. You can buy literally everything that you literally need. The only place people who are probably going to convert it into fiat. Just don't forget, if you convert your money, your Bitcoins to fiat, you should be ready or be looking at the government also coming at you, okay? Because they're going to come with their tax. The tax man is unforgiving. He comes with his big deduction whip. One smack and 10% gone. He never worked for all that year that you mined, but he wants to claim as much of it as possible, and you shouldn't give him that chance. That's why I said you have there's a possibility. Now, don't forget, this is not financial advice, okay? Yeah, let me just put out there, yeah, for protocol's sake. But in a way, yeah, but it's not financial advice, but you need to understand, that, okay, someone said 3.1 pi, which means the 14th of March. It's possible. Hey, let's not forget, the Pi Core team said that is going to be the first quarter of the year. So it's possible in January, it's possible in February, it's possible in March. But my take, I see January because the end of the KYC, it corresponds, and they said the same way December that the very day for the end of the KYC will be the mainnet because that's what the PyCore team stated. Okay, so there's a possibility that they might try and match it with the Pi I'll say Pi day, okay, which is in March, but everything is and what may, we only have 3 months left. I believe 1 month is more than enough. Okay, if they extend it till this thing, that's fine, that's fine. More people to come on board as much as they can. But yeah, so back on what I was saying, I was a little bit interrupted with my train of thought. So on Pi mainnet, we have the upper hand, and this is not financial advice, okay? But what I'm saying is, if you don't want to get it into your fiat, okay, if you want to get your money into the fiat currency, you need to do it smart. Be smart about it, okay? Don't just don't just go to the exchange and there are some exchange that can transfer your cryptocurrency into your fiat currency, which is being transferred to your bank account. Now, the moment the money hits your bank account, okay, the likes of corporations, HM in UK, I'll say HMRC, they will be notified of it because the amount is going to be pretty high. You can't just transfer £1 million into your bank account and don't expect for you to explain where you got it from or to explain how your whether you pay tax on it or not. They will come at you. Yeah, they will come at you. And in the UK, if you make money above 50,000 per annum, you're going to be paying the likes of over, I think, 20% or 41%. In Scotland, I think it's 41%. In England or down south, you get about 40% if you make more than that. So if you're coming in with 1 million, okay, let's make the maths. If you coming in with 1 million, let's say you sell a couple of your Pi coins and you make a $1 million profit. Let's say the exchange say, okay, you have 1 million, and then you transfer all that 1 million into your bank account. Number one, your bank are going to query you, they're going to call you, they're going to block that account and say you need to bring some documentations to prove. Someone said it is written in the actual protocol, so soon as the target is met, contract will execute. Hold on, I need to read that message. One sec. So as soon as the target is met, the contract will execute. Firewall is taken down. However, the core team may officially launch. Okay, one sec. Someone said however, the core team may officially launch on the 14th of March, or whatever they prefer. Yeah, for me, yeah, I agree with you. Like I said, the possibility is endless. But one thing for sure is going to be in the first quarter of the year, which could be January, February, March. So the core team have the liberty to play it whichever way that they want. One thing for sure, we are here for it. You and I, we are here for it. Once they're ready to launch, we are in the game. The most important thing is to secure our Pi coins, secure ourselves, and know the plan that we have for once the mainnet launches. Because one mainnet launches, things are going to move pretty quick, and you and I need to you have a plan in place. Okay, a plan in place to secure your money, a plan in place to make 100% generate 100% profit from whatever it is that you are doing, or with your Pi coins. Okay, whether you are deciding to keep it and wait, whether you are deciding to sell it into fiat currency and use it for whatever that you want to do with it, whether you're going to transfer it from Pi coins to a different cryptocurrency and use it for something else, or whether you're going to do something else with it. But if you're going to convert it from Pi coins into real fiat cash, whether it's pounds, whether it's dollars, whether it's whichever currency of your choice, you need to be aware of the rules and regulations that govern that country regarding income. Okay, regarding income, excuse me, because they are going to come at you for it. So in the UK, like I said, in the UK, they're about, if you make more than that amount of money, that is about 40 something percent. Pi base slash pi bridge is perfect to put pi to work. Absolutely. I agree with you on that. That's golden star people. Yeah, I agree with you on that 100% because pi bridge is going to be a massive thing. If we have the likes of pi, represent, we have Avalanche, we have the Ethereum protocol, we have, so if we get something like a pi bridge, meaning people can come through. I heard some news, okay? I heard some news that Pi are trying to incorporate the likes of the exchanges or the likes of the bridges or the exchange centers into one within the Pi system. So it's going to be amazing if we pulled that through. That would be really, really good. That means you don't need to go to Avalanche or anything. We're going to be having a bridge like that, like Pi, and Pi is going to be a massive bridge. Oh, that's going to be super bridge, a super bridge. So for people coming through with their currency conversions, we're going to be making money through that, and our liquidity pool is going to be active. Scarcity is going to be high, and I would love it. I'll be so happy if the Pi team is listening. I'll be so happy if we can partner with the likes of Visa. Okay, if we can partner with the likes of Visa, that would be amazing. Where you can have your Pi, you can keep your Pi coins, or you can sell your Pi coins to the Pi network for a certain amount of period in a way of staking, and then you get the incentivized and stuff like that. The same as CRO for crypto.com is doing. It will be massive. It will be super, super massive. And I think it's going to be something that's going to benefit the. So some Goldie Boy says we have to support our Pi network infrastructure first. Do yes, I agree with you, Golden Boy. So but that's the thing. So if you've been following the information, the update, the Pi network core team said that the Pi D apps that they have released into the mainnet, okay, they are not saying they have approved of them. They are saying that these 20 are the ones that they've seen, and they are like, okay, we are good to go. But then they said that approach it with caution because it has been developed. Okay, it has been developed by pioneers, and the fact that it's been developed by pioneers, you can't just blindly trust everyone. You might go in, put your Pi coins in there, and you don't even get your services back. It's possible. It's possible. Okay, so but one other thing too, and as a means of security, is that they said that once for credibility's sake, okay, for credibility's sake, it will be very important that these PyD app developers come in with credibility to prove themselves. So if I'm developing an app and I'm genuinely want to make this work, yeah, I genuinely want this to make this work, then I need to put in the effort. So if it's an app where you can buy plane tickets for holidays, or you can buy holiday bookings, yeah, I need to work because I want credibility. The same as like with eBay, Amazon, and all that. They all want good feedback. They want all these companies that make their sale from there. They want good feedback, so they want you to they'll always push to provide you with the best services as possible, and that's one thing that the Pi developers on the Pi network need to work on, because if they work harder on these things, then you have pioneers patronizing these Pi D apps for the various services and for the various goods that they provide. And one other thing is that if you check the Pi Feast, okay, the Pi Feast, you notice that a lot of people make purchases on so many different levels. So you could have a restaurant, a hotel, you can have a bar, you can have every other thing. As a pioneer, you could incorporate that in, and that's going to also even help you extensively. Okay, so if you are based in, let's say, the UK, yeah, and you support your own, you are going to see, and we're going to see a massive transaction of the Pi network among its ecosystem, and that is something that we are looking for. So let me read some few messages here, and then we'll carry on. So Golden Boy says we shall support them. uh, Someone says, big greetings to all pioneers watching, greetings from North Macedonia. Oh my goodness, great conversation and explanation. Absolutely, thank you so much. I would really love to know wherever you are watching me from. So please drop in the comment section where you are watching me from. I'd really, really love to, because I'd love to help move all the information through to these locations to help the people who need to understand and need to know what they have in their hands. Okay, there are some people who So someone, Baltimore City, Maryland Republic. Oh my goodness, lovely. Baltimore, is that America? Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. Thank you so for taking the time to even watch me. So we need to keep pushing. Let me know in the comment section wherever you're coming from. Drop it in and let's see. Yeah, so we need brilliant golden boy. Oh yes, America. Nice, nice, nice. I know. How is the Pie team pushing in America? Because I know for a fact that the Asian pioneers are not joking. Oh my goodness. They are on a day-to-day basis, they are pushing. Now, I wouldn't want the Asian market to take all of it, the glory, because they are serious. You have people selling electric cars. They are already putting in the in just before mainnet, in the enclosed mainnet, they are already making purchases of electric cars. That is crazy. And it's good. So good. No wonder I see the on the blockchain. If you go on the Pi blockchain, you will see the transaction of Pi coins that people are making. 17 Pi coins sent from that address to that address for whatever item. I don't know, but I'm happy. I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm here for it. And people are making these transactions on the day to day, even when we are asleep. Like I said, I'm a node user and I see the amount of data, okay, sometimes like 1.5 gig of memory being calculated for a 7 day period or for a 5 day period. And I'm like, yes, this is what we're looking for. This is what I'm looking for. And the spike is going up and up. I can only imagine the massive amount of transaction that we're going to get on after mainnet when the world is trying to get their hands in, when they are trying to come in and take a piece of the pie. Don't give it to them for cheap. No. When they come, they are going to find out that, oh, these guys are already doing something with this. Okay, we are not doing pumping and dumping. No, 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 no. That's not happening. Okay, if if a real estate person is willing to accept Pi coins for a fully furnished house, a 5 bedroom, a 4 bedroom, a 3 bedroom house, and is willing to and is selling, let's say he's selling it for 2 Pi coins, 2 Pi coins, the equivalent of, let's say, a 5 bedroom house or a 6 bedroom house in a very reputable residential place. Oh yeah, you can be sure I'm selling 2 Pi coins. Oh, that's good for me. Ouch. Close my eye and just pay couple, yeah, and that's me and my family living, and that is a massive. It's a massive boost. It's gonna be a massive boost. I know people are gonna be selling cars, gonna be buying drinks. If I buy a drink, because see, every single crypto user wants a bridge where the cost of transaction of the coin is going to be cheap. Okay, it's going to be cheap. You have the likes of, for utility purposes, the likes of Solana. Okay, Solana is doing amazing in its own sense. Okay, but Solana doesn't have that much user base with the likes of Pi Network. Pi Network has a majority of the user bases on its own prior to mainnet. Okay, so this is what's going to stand it out. Now, if I once Pi hits and we go mainnet, that's something probably I'm looking into making real estate and be once I get my hands in there, build houses and sell it for Pi coins. If you coming to me to buy as a real estate, you need to buy with Pi. I'm like, look, my clause is this: I only accept money in Pi coins. Exactly. So you'd have to make the transaction from fiat currency to Pi coins. And that is even going to boost it more. If you are based in a place where agriculture is thriving, brilliant. You can set yourself up for success using the Pi coins, transactions, everything. If you're an e-commerce guy or if you're a business person, it will be very beneficial for you to incorporate the Pi transaction into your system or into the way that you do things, and that is going to further boost the economy. Now let's talk about the likes of, let's say, let's pick continents. Let's talk about America, okay? Bro, I'm from Ukraine. Oh my goodness, that's great. How are you doing, mate? Oh, you're from Ukraine. I lived in Ukraine for a while, so I speak a bit of Russian. Yeah, я говорю по-русски отлично. What I just said is I speak very good Russian. Well, if you speak Russian, of course you will understand. But anyway, back on the topic, let's look at America, okay? For all those of you who are living in America as pioneers, okay, what are some of the things that you can do on May after mainnet? You see, it's not just about the hype, okay? The hype is good, but we are hyping the Pi network not because we want it to be we feel good about it. It's part of it, but we know what the value of Pi coin is because we know that the based on the things that we have come to know, we know that it's going to be massive. But it's not just knowing it, we need to have a plan for it. If you get your hands on the Pi coins, let's say Pi coins hits and we are looking at 314,000 US dollars per one Pi coin, what are you going to do with it? To help you to stabilize yourself or to help you to be position yourself up there. You understand? To position yourself up there. So Golden Boy says, as for myself, I'm going to start here at the North American, Baltimore City, Maryland to be exact. I'm really serious and passionate about Pi. Hear what I'm saying. Oh yeah, yeah, I agree. Someone says greetings from Uganda. Oh, hello Uganda. Lovely. I'm very glad. Thank you for tuning in. And yes, yes, yes. Baltimore, I 100% agree with you on that one. America is a minefield, great, ripe for Bitcoin and for Pi coins to thrive. And in Baltimore, what can you do to help yourself in securing yourself and positioning yourself financially or in that sense to make it even more accessible for other people? In Uganda, what can you do? In Macedonia, what can you do? So Amos, I've been in this topic since 2021. Absolutely fantastic. That is great. So these are the things that we are talking about. So agriculture, we're looking at e-commerce, we're looking at health. I don't know how people can use that in health wise, but you see, ideas can be generated and we have a 60 million user base strong. So your capability or your ability to be able to use Pi coins to affect yourself is really great. So one thing that you need to know is not just about getting your hands on the Pi coins. When you get your hands on Pi coins, you need to be able to use it in a real sense. If you want to sell it to in fiat currency, my advice to you, okay, let's say the Pi coin hits 314,000, you want to convert one Pi coin, which would be equivalent to 314, either whether 314 pounds or $314 or 314,000 United States dollars, okay, equivalent. Now, if you're going to convert that money, okay, that amount of Pi coins into fiat currency, you need to use a reputable source. Now, this is not financial advice, but my advice, but in advice, you get what I mean, is going to be that you need to get your hands on the likes of crypto.com's scheme plan, which is someone said a video on how to protect our Pi tokens and how to transfer them to a new wallet or password revealed. Okay. 1 sec. Let me read that message again. So this from Alien. He said a video on how to protect our Pi tokens and how to transfer them to a new wallet when our passphrase is revealed will be very helpful. Absolutely, that is a great thing. You know what? I'll put that down and I am going to work on it today. And tomorrow I'll also come and I'll prepare myself and talk about it for you guys. But so let's look at what we can do. Okay, now my advice was on mainnet. Okay, once the values start going up, if it gets to a figure which you feel you are okay in terms of exchanging a small portion of your already active on Facebook and my foundation with all exclusive aspects to it shall become more known. Brilliant. I've been to like Facebook and I try to get in touch with some of the Pi networks and try to put some of my my YouTube channel on it. Yeah, if you're listening to me and this is your first time here, please, please, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, just go right now, subscribe, and come back to me. Okay, go right now, subscribe, so that once I drop the information, you will be the first to be know. So subscribe, share, and like. Send it to your friends. Let them all be aware of it. I want us to reach 1 million Pi users on this platform. 1 million subscribers will be absolutely amazing, because I am looking at, if the numbers are good and high enough, and I want you to help me watch all the fullness, because I'm giving everything that I got to make sure that you get the best out of this, because I'm looking at something like charity. Okay, we can donate to some charities in Pi coins, help kids who have cancer, help all those families who need some financial capabilities, or financial, they need some money to be able to go through surgery one way or the other. This was going to help us even put Pi network out there to the world once after mainnet kicks in. So all these things have to be done. Now, back to what I was saying. If you are looking to exchange your Pi coins into cash, okay, into cash, and transfer it into your bank account, you need to check three things, okay? Three things. The first one, you need to know your governmental aid, your government or wherever you live, regarding their regulations regarding income. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you need to prepare yourself, okay, for questioning by the bank that you're going to be using, because they might lock up some of your money, and you have to provide so much documentations before it's released onto you. And then the third one is how you're going to keep yourself secure or safe with so many lurkers around. Okay, my take is that you need something like crypto.com. Now, crypto.com has been around for a very long time. Okay, so the credibility in a nutshell is good. Okay, it's not like they're going to take your money and then boom. They've been around, and one of the things that they've made a purchase of a stadium. Now, Pi Network could go into that, but that would be more of a DeFi. And see, there's so many opportunities. Even DeFi is something that we can look at. Pi Network can come up with a DeFi, a decentralized organization. But I think it's on Pi Network on its own is even a DeFi, way bigger than a DeFi, and it can inhabit everything, and it can be a bridge, and it's endless. It's endless. So you need to get your hands on something like crypto.com's Visa cards once we go on mainnet. Okay, if you see the value is high and you think it's good for you, go ahead, do. If you want to purchase it if you want. But once you exchange your Pi coins to your fiat currency, please, please, please use that money wisely, so that you maximize yourself. Okay, maximization of yourself. You can use that to go into a reputable business. You can use that to go into something like I said, crypto.com. And let's not forget, once you buy some of that crypto.com's CRO, yeah, you can be able to get yourself a Visa card, and you can live off just of the interest of that staking. So you're not touching your main amount that you use, your initial investment, but the interest that's coming off, you're going to use that, you're going to be cleaving that and using that for your whatever you need to do. Okay, and whilst you're keeping an eye on your assets in Pi Network and your assets in crypto.com, until Pi Network is able to partner with the likes of Visa to be able to provide the services that we need. This is exactly what this is something which is going to help you. So before you know it, you'll be going on pension at 30 or 35 or 40. And that's exactly what we want. I, for one, I'll be happy to go on pension early. Some people will say, well, I'll be bored. Well, that's because you don't know what to do. But that's why I'm here for you, yeah, to make sure that I show you what you need to do and what you need to do to be at the top. And Pi Network has already positioned itself at the top, and you are a pioneer. So you are definitely right now, one of your leg is at the top. So you need that other leg to come with it. And we only have 3 months, ladies and gentlemen, 3 months. In 3 months, is going to be buzzing. It's going to be buzzing, and I'll be here for it. Whatever the outcome will be, stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. It didn't cost you any money to come on the network. So why should you be fidgeting about? No, we have a lot to do. From e-commerce all the way to exchanges, it is going to be amazing. Let's talk about Africa. Africa is untapped. Africa on the tap. I know there are a lot of pioneers everywhere from the west, north, south, east. It's buzzing. It's buzzing at the moment. Now you have the likes of Nigeria has about a population of 400 million people, and there are so many businesses that you can do within the continent. Okay, with a Pi network, you can do so much. You can exchange it to fiat currency. You can keep your money and you can also convert it from one cryptocurrency to the other. But why should I convert my Pi coins to a different cryptocurrency which is lesser than Pi coins? Nah, it doesn't make any sense to me. I'll keep my Pi coins because I'm looking to do so much with it. Now you can exchange some. Let's say for example you have a mortgage at the moment. Of course, different companies different countries have different regulations with regarding fiat currency or income, but take just what you need. So Golden Boy said this is the online gifting ideas for wealth building, and that raises funds. Okay, hold on. That raises funds for our foundation, along with the people who support shall receive from the activities. Yeah. So you see, these are all wonderful ideas. Golden Boy, I see that you are really placing yourself up to maximize yourself when it comes to Pi Network. And after mainnet, I really would like to see how things are flowing with you. And every other person who is here, you have one idea, two idea. Look, you could do so many things. Creation of look, for example, on the Pi freelancer app, which the Pi network are putting out, we could do so many things. Development, or we could link up with some of the graphic designers who are great in terms of creation of stuff, ideas, creation of, let's say, books covers. Like for example, I'm writing two books. Okay, I'm already writing two books, and it's still in the pipeline. And you guys will be the first to even know about it. But once these things are coming out, we'll be able to create that Pi market. And I think Pi market is one of the D apps that's there. Tomorrow, I think I am going to talk about briefly on what one of the brothers shared in terms of how to secure yourself and your Pi coins. Now, I don't know about other cryptocurrencies, but there are people with hard storage facilities for their coins, with the likes of Bitcoin. So they store it in a hard wallet, okay, and there are those who have their Bitcoins or their Pi, who might have their Pi coins stored with a third party. Now, let's not forget, all these are going to come up once we hit mainnet. We are going to get facets, those who are going to be creating games and rewarding with Pi coins. The same with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin started, there were facets. I remember, I very quite remember. A lot of people also they were paying you for playing the game, and then you watch an advert, which they got more money from it. But we can do the same thing with the Pi coins. Easy, easy, and that's even going to boost us even further. Now let's see some of the comments. So yeah, it's a good work, man. Absolutely. So Chinedu Bright, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Golden Boy says yes, yes, and Alien said to protect our many years of Pi token mining. That's why we need maximum security during this period. Absolutely, absolutely. Don't let anyone come and take your money. No, don't, never. See, anyone who comes to you and says, I'm buying Pi coins, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Forget about it. Because what your Pi coins is capable of doing is more than whatever amount of money that you're going to sell it to the for you. Now, don't forget, people don't have that. See, nobody. I don't think there's nobody. Very few people have like all their Pi coins in the 10,000s. Very few, very few. Okay, and that goes to show you that although we have a huge amount of Pi coins, okay, is not that huge. If you make the deductions, those who are going to fail their KYC, those who are going to lose their phones, those who are going to lose their Pi coins, some of them have already lost their Pi coins. Those who are going to forget their Pi login details here and there, okay, all these things are going to cut down the amount of Pi coins that's available in the system. It's going to drop. Now, when it drops, that's scarcity right there. So that 1,000 Pi coin that you have, that 100 Pi coin that you have, is going to be worth so much. Now that is just there, and then you have the likes of crypto exchanges who are going to further deplete the amount in the pool, going down even more. And by so doing, and then you're going to get those who are not going to sell. We already have locked up Pi coins of people. Some chose 5 years. It is what it is. So the value is going to be super high. It's going to be super high. So you don't want to miss out on this. You don't want to miss out when Picoin goes mainnet. It will shoot up. It will keep going and growing and growing and growing. And that is exactly what we're looking for. So, like I said, we need a solid foundation, not just for protection of our Pi coins. That's number one. Don't install any app that you don't know. Don't install any apps, especially when it's coming from a third party. Where, let's say, for example, you receive a very good advertisement and very good deal on the internet that says I'll triple your Pi coins. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. It doesn't matter if the person says I'm a reputable person. Don't believe it. Okay? Protect your Pi coins. Do not pass your Pi phrase around. Do not use apps that will do not give permissions to apps that are going to request that you grant them access to your screen. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Cut them out. Cut them out. Don't mine Picoin for so many years only to be duped in a few seconds by somebody who manages to see your Pi phrase, and then they copy it and then they use it to log into your account, and that's it. They transfer all your Pi coins to their wallet, enriching themselves up. Don't do it. Don't do it. So on mainnet coming, we need to have a game plan. You need to have a plan. Okay, you need to have a plan. Don't sell all your Pi coins. Half of it, and even that half, you can divide it into another half. Okay, so that you're having a quarter of it to test the waters. You could use a quarter of it to test the waters. If the value is hitting well above 314,000 US dollars, well, just take a little bit of it, okay? Test the waters, use some for one or two things, but the remaining ones you need to plan because the value is going to go even higher right from that time. There are those who are going to buy, and that further is going to deplete it. Like I said, the exchanges are going to be in short supply of this of Pi coins. Binance has taken a very good step right now with where it stands, and that is a positive thing that it has done, and it needs to keep moving on and on and on and on, and that is something that we need to get our hands on. Where the community that you live in, you need to be ready. What are you going to do when Picoin hits? What are you going to do? Are you going to go into farming? Are you going to buy cars? Are you going to go to e-commerce? Are you going to do real estate? Okay, what are you going to do to maximize your Pi coins? Because the value is going to be so high. And the last thing you want is just selling it all out. Because people are ready to buy. Okay, people are all these big guys, big firms. And when Amazon and other comes in, the value is even going to shoot even higher. So you're going to be buying and items from Amazon and stuff which have incorporated the payment system into their platform. Now we saw something like this with the likes of Bitcoin, where some firms incorporated it into their system, but then it cost so much fees. Okay, it cost them so much fees to transfer that amount of money. So you realize that if you're buying the item for $10,000, the fees is costing you, let's say, about $5,000. So basically you've end up paying 10,500 15,000, yeah, $15,000 for one amount, and that is not worth it. That is not worth it. That's why the PyCore team came up, and this is official that for the transaction per the Pi, you are going to be paying a fee of 0 points followed by 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 Pi coins. Now that tells you how much it costs. It will cost you so much for you to get to one. And that's what we're looking for. That is the value that we're talking about. So you realize that for this amount of money that they're going to be charging for the fee, people are going to be trooping in to use Pi coins or Pi network as a means of transaction. Exactly. They would want to use that as a means of transaction because the cost is low. And when the cost is low, the value, the amount of the usability of it or the utility of it goes up, and the value of it goes high, or it will have to be very high. Do you know how much amount of Pi coin you would need to transfer for you to pay one Pi coins as a fee? You need to you need to transfer a huge amount of money, a huge amount, for you to be able to pay one Pi coin. Absolutely. So for you who have Pi coins, I don't know how much Pi coins you have. You don't have to tell me, but I'll tell you what I have. I have my Pi coin verified migrated ones, at least 1,000. Okay, 1,000. I'm protecting my 1,000, like 1,000%. I'm protecting it 1,000%. And this is just from the one that I have mined. Now, the the year ended, and Pycoin told me, or my review said, I mined 128 times out of the whole year, which is still even low, but I'm keeping up. And my contributions and everything amounted to, so there's for the mining one, I had 40 mined Pi coins. Look, it took me the whole year to get 40 Pi coins. 40. So that is tough. It's not simple, but that is so good because then it keeps your money where it's supposed to be. Okay, it puts you up in ahead of the game, and that's what we need to be. Okay, so you need to protect your Pi coins. You need to have a plan in place before mainnet hits. You need to have a plan drawn out that, okay, once Pi coin hits or gets to this figure, I'm selling a little bit of my money and I'm making sure that I am okay. And then you come back onto the network and see what you can do to further maximize yourself. Okay, to further maximize yourself. Now I have 3 minutes, and then we'll bring this to a close. And as I promised one of you, anything that you need me to talk about, drop it in the comment section. So our one of our brothers did Alien, I think Alien, yeah, Alien, and so someone said, "Good work, man. Thank you." This YT Alan Sports. Thank you, YT Alan Sports. Let me give some few shout outs to the people who are here and who have placed their. So if you are listening to me, please drop your name or your alias or anything. I'll give you a shout out. So we have Golden Star from Baltimore. We have Alien, definitely good one there with the protection. I'm gonna look into it, and hopefully tomorrow I'll come again with you with how to protect your Pi wallet and your Pi coins and things that to do. Golden Boy from Golden Star People's Foundation Global Exchange. So he's looking into creation of what do you call it, a firm or an organization that help in will help in building wealth within and funds for as a foundation in the United States of America, which is good. We need pioneers all over the world, active. And then we have Bandara Roja Negra from, I think, from Macedonia. Yeah, so who has been on the topic. And also we have Richard Alumai. Yes, Richard. So Richard is from Uganda. Big ups to all Ugandan pioneers. Yeah, stand up Uganda, stand up Uganda. And Bandaromo is from Ukraine. Yes, 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 yes. So how someone say, Spasiba большое, мой друг. Yes, thank you very much, my friend. And yeah, it's always good to speak different multiple languages. Yeah, it's surprising. A lot of people are like, oh, you speak Russian? And I'm like, yeah. Well, I hope you get back on your feet. Yeah, so, and it's a good thing to be a pioneer and welcome on board. So, yeah, so far, these are the people that I've seen on here. Online hustle. Yeah, well, thank you for your comment in, brother. I really appreciate it. If today's your first time that you're coming here, please do subscribe. I want you to share it as much as you can, okay? And you can watch this over again in case you missed something that you, especially if you came a bit later on in the day. Don't worry about it. You can always have a look at it from the beginning, and you can share it once this one comes to a close. But just in a nutshell, we talked about the pie price somewhere around $314 to 314,000 is possible. Don't say, oh, that's too much. No, 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 no. Whoever would have guessed that Bitcoin today is going to be worth somewhere within the 100,000 dollars, and this is for some a coin which doesn't even have a real life usage, utility wise, nothing. It's just a coin that's gained a lot of name based on popularity, and that's about it. But it even costs so much environmentally. It's affecting so much. Its cost of energy is just crazy. But we have Bitcoin, okay. We have Pi coins that is super high utility wise, and everything is ticking the box, and we have 1 billion pi liquidity pool. So it is not something that is way out of the ordinary. And let's not forget, we are the ones who determine the price of the cryptocurrency or the price of pi coin. So go Gideon Atabwa. Yeah, that name sounds like a Ghanaian, but let me know if you are a Ghanaian. It said yes, and more than 314. Absolutely, it's more than 314. Alien, thank you so much for coming here. We have Mac Macwami. Yeah, Macwami. I don't know where you're from. I'd like to know where everybody is from. If you're just coming in, please drop in the comment section. Yeah, where you're from. Yeah. Oh, YT, GH Gossip. Oh my goodness. YT is my big time brother. Oh, YT, thank you so much for tuning up. Thank you so much for tuning up. GH Gossip. Yeah. Please go to GH Gossip. Okay. If you're Ghanaian, if you're not Ghanaian, it doesn't matter. We all brothers. Subscribe to my brother. He always puts me on his channel. He's always pushing, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see him giving me a shout out here. I really appreciate YT Island Sports. Thank you, GH Gossip. This is great. This is great. I'm so happy to see him here. Nehal Hassan has a question. He says, how Picoin manage this huge ecosystem? How did Picoin manage this huge, and can they overcome this large challenge? Oh, overcome this large challenge. See, the Picoin, the Pi network, or the Pi network is a big community. We are not some, it's not just about the development. We are a big community, and we make what Pi is today. In terms of the value, in terms of everything that has to do with it. So it's not just, this is not something that is out of the ordinary. We build the ecosystem because we took time to develop the apps. We took time to understand how things work. We took time to mine, and over day, every day in and day out, people were laughing at us. People were like, oh, that cryptocurrency is not going to amount to anything. Well, on mainnet, they'll be like, and see, that's the thing. One thing is, on mainnet, we are going to see a lot of people trying to go back to log into their system so that they can have their hands on Pi coins. And it will be too late. It will be too late. It will be too late, because now they will only have to buy it. They will have to buy it now. And that's going to be a shame, a big shame, a very big shame, and an unfortunate situation for them. But it's going to be a good one for me, because the more you buy, well, the more the scarcity goes up, and then the more the scarcity goes up, the more the value goes up and up and up, and the more I get to retire quick. So it's a positive thing for us. Now, Nehal, I like to read Nehal's message again. He said that, can they overcome this large? Absolutely, Nehal, we can. We can. We already have. We already have. Those that are Before mainnet, we are already doing Pi Feast. Before mainnet, we are already doing Pi Hackathon. Before mainnet, we are already doing KYC on the platform. How else can we overcome anything? We can overcome every single thing. Every single thing can be overcome. Absolutely. You, me, everybody on the Pi network, we can overcome everything that we come across. And the amount of transaction that's going to come on is going to be dependent on our the usability and also the availability. So be if you've not done your KYC, go on, get your KYC in, become a moderator, okay? Become a node user too, because your system, my system, and every other person's system on the network is going to help to facilitate and move move us to where we need to be. Okay, so it's not just one person; it's a collective thing, and we make the pi value what it's supposed to be. And if we are not selling haphazardly, and if we are holding on to our coins, of course the value is going to go up. It has no other choice than to go up. And these other crypto exchanges will have no other choice than to come and partner with us, or they will come and learn from us. Now we have Richard Alomin says, so Golden Boy says, love your energy and appreciate you for taking time to hear with us. I am here for the Pi Core team. I'm a Pi node user. I'm a pioneer. I'm a Pi Core, and I would love to see a Pi network reach where it's supposed to be, and I know it's going to. And I don't want everybody to be downhearted. Don't be downhearted whatsoever, because we are at the pinnacle right now. Bitcoin is going to be a thing of the past because people will not hold on to it. And like I said, Elon Musk, Amazon, Alibaba Express, and Binance, they are all eyeing it. See, they can't just come out yet because it might sound ridiculous to them. Like, oh, okay, what's the value of it? Oh no, well, but when mainnet hits, you will see, we will see when things start coming out, all the people who know about it, like, oh yeah, I heard about Bitcoin, Picoin. Can I buy some? Well, you have to go and talk to Coinbase, but Coinbase doesn't have it. So Coinbase is trying to get some from the liquidity pool, and that is gonna, yeah, scarcity value. Absolutely. And look, everybody who's on my channel is called a hopper because it's Hops Global Crypto Space. Okay. I call everybody hopper. Now the hoppers and the pioneers, we are hitting it big. I want this channel to hit like 1 million subscribers. Okay. Because there's so much information and we are going to build ourselves to the very top. It will be so nice that we can travel, have meetings, have groups. And like I said, I'm writing 2 books. It has nothing to do with crypto, but like I said, wealth creation is something that's on my mind, and maximization of your asset is very, very, very vital. Okay, so there are ideas, there are generation on my YouTube channel, for example. I do 2 things. I talk about cryptocurrency and primarily about Pi Network because I see the potential of Pi Network over all the other cryptocurrencies. Okay, NFTs. We can go into so many. See, it is broad. We can go into NFTs with Pi Network. We can go into the Piverse. Okay, the Piverse. See, all these are great ideas. Piverse, where you can go, you can play, you can be over there, you can explore, and you can get to see things on a whole larger scale, and that is amazing. Now, Richard says, just to learn, I understand that there are only 21 million bitcoins for a global lifetime. What do you say about this compared to the 1 billion Pi coins, but in the pool? Isn't this gonna delay growth in value? There is no, it's not gonna delay. Richard, I appreciate your question, Richard. It's a very good question. Bitcoin has about 21 million Bitcoin for a global lifetime. Now, let's not forget that that was how much was mined, okay? But the fact that it doesn't have a real life utility, it's what hits Bitcoin right in the balls. Okay, it hit right, and that is not good because even though there's 21 million Bitcoin for a global lifetime, that 21 million that Bitcoin has for a global lifetime is based on the fact of hype. It's based on the fact of popularity. is based on the fact that there is scarcity, but that is the only box it takes. For a cryptocurrency to be very valuable, it needs to have tick all certain boxes. Usability, what apart from the fact that you hold Bitcoin, what else do you use it for? Nothing. Nothing. It's just because big firms hold some of it and as an asset, and that's it. But when you have a cryptocurrency that is using its native token for purchasing of goods and services, you would take the one that is having the assets that has a real life usage over something that is just there. So with the scarcity, with the 21 million in comparison to the 1 billion, let me understand one thing. That 1 billion is for that for transactions so that the stability comes about, and also so that the exchanges are able to get their hands on some of it. Some of these exchanges are going to grab more than you think. Now, if it's 1 billion and there is about 500 something is being purchased by a firm, let's not forget the exchanges are not the only ones who are coming in. You have huge corporations in America, in Africa, huge corporations in Asia, especially Asia. Asia has one of the biggest Pi communities globally. And in Asia, if you take a quantity of the youth population, about half of them are millionaires. So if you have millionaires and they are all purchasing a certain portion of Pi coins, or they are seeing the potential and they are investing along that line, you tell me that 1 billion is not even enough. It's not enough. There's going to be shortage, but that's when the value goes up, and then you and I will be able to exchange a little bit. You don't need to buy them, but hey, just throw in a couple of Pi coins there, and you're rich. Not just rich, but you're rich and you're making more wealth. That's the thing. It's not just being rich and buying expensive cars. You buy expensive cars, and I respect a lot of people. I respect you if you exchange your Bitcoin, your Pi coins, and you make an investment into something which will earn you more money. Okay, which will earn you more money. Something that you don't have to work for. Okay, you don't have to necessarily work for it. So it makes more money for you the more you understand it and the more you utilize it. So you get more richer on a day-to-day basis. And that is exactly what you should be aiming for. Okay, you should be aiming for. So there are so many we can utilize so many opportunities within the Pi industry, or the Pi in thing. The creativity of pioneers is what is going to make the Pi coin stand out among all other coins. The only cryptocurrency that comes close in terms of usability wise has to do with like the likes of Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is used as a contract, is using contracts, which is good. I mean, there are so many, but that's as much as it can go. Okay, because it has a huge amount of gas fees. That's why they made the Ethereum 2.0, and even that one had some issues, and then they had to hard fork so many things. So all that comes in security and all that. But with the Pi network, validation, and not just validate. If I validate, I, I need two other people, two other validators to validate what I validated to make that validation valid. I know that's a lot of validation words and stuff, but if you get the point, there are three people. Okay, I say that person did that. That one has to come in and check my work to prove it, and then another third person come to check our work and say yes, these people have made the right choice. Then only can there be an approval. That's why there's a consensus. Okay, that's a proof of stake. And that's exactly what we're looking for. So all these things, no other cryptocurrency has that. None of them. Name even one. None of them have any KYC measure. It doesn't happen. All the other networks don't. Okay? XRP XRP is doing great. Okay, it's doing great. It's trying to come for the ledger, for the transfer. XRP is known for its ability to for low fees. Okay, low fees on transaction, so people can use it for transaction. And let's not forget Western Union. Okay, Western Union company, they partnered with XRP before. It's only when XRP got into a lawsuit through and the itself in the court and everything, that's when what do you call it, Western Union decided to move away from them. Okay, to move away from them. Now the reason why they were with them was because they Western Union was benefiting or was using their means of transfer because it was cheaper. You understand? It was cheaper. And of course, now imagine Pi coins has 0.005 per transaction. So the possibility of us even getting the likes of Western Union to partner with Pi coins is high. You understand? It's high. Nowadays you even have, there are so many what do you call them? Firms that do money transfer. Okay, so many of them. It's endless. Yeah. Remittances. Yeah, that's the right word. The remittances companies. There's so many of them. So any one of them that knows this thing can partner with Pi coins easy. And look at the number of people who will be willing to make transactions because the proof of stake, we are there. And we have node and super node users, and so they will be able to make or benefit from all these. And this is what it means to be a pioneer. This is what it means to be part of this network. That if such companies like Western Union, if such companies like remittances are coming in on board once after mainnet, now they have seen the value. Once they see the value of the Pi coin, once they see the credibility of the Pi coin, they see the longevity of Pi network, they see the diversity of Pi network to hit on different global. Pi network is everywhere, bruv. It's everywhere in Africa, in America, in Asia, in Europe, in South America, in Australia. There is no single place on the planet where you don't find a Pi network user. Therefore, because of that, Western Union or remittance companies have a brilliant chance of stepping a big chance in there. So you have like Western Union over the years have dwindled because other remittances are coming in. So it's not a monopoly anymore. So if they can partner with Pi Network and say, look, use us to send the money, okay? We are giving you the best transfer fees or best charges. Who wouldn't go? You tell me. Who wouldn't go? Exactly. And that is where you and I will benefit even while we sleep. Because we are getting good money. Our value keeps building up and going up and growing. So you might have exchanged a little bit of your money, use it to settle yourself a little bit, and then the rest is you're focusing. You're coming onto this platform here. You're coming to my YouTube channel, and you're coming for the update. You're coming for how to move about things, how to navigate things, and better yourself and stand out there. Stand out and up. It's not just enough being a pioneer. We need to stand out. We need to stand out. Build businesses. Take first class plane, fly, go do projects. That's what we're talking about. Travel to these places. We'll be making donations to different firms, helping kids in there are so many kids who need help, helping kids, helping families, donating to certain individuals, certain places, building, and that network and that community nest of us as pioneers is going to grow. And when it grows, it's going to be strong, and we are not going to give in. Okay, you're not going to give in. So Richard, thank you so much for that question. It's really, really good, but don't worry about it. That 1 billion that Pi coins have in the pool is not even that much. I'm telling you. When you see if these big firms start buying it, it's going to dwindle. I'm telling you, and it will come to the point the Pi network core team will have to probably speak to pioneers and say, the the liquidity pool of 1 billion is going down. Can you guys sell? I'm not selling. As long as unless they raise the money up even more. Exactly. Yeah. So someone says, Chinedu says, please, does Pi Core team have initial capital for takeoff? Oh, of course, they have initial capital for takeoff. So let me brief you a little bit on the initial capital that Pi Core team have. Okay. Now, Pi Network is unbiased, okay? The Pi Network core team is unbiased, and I love it for that. I love the transparency of things. They try to tell you exactly what we need to know. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is, for example, the Pi core team makes money, okay? They make someone say, how do they make money? Now, if you go on your Pi Network app, okay, there is a section on the Pi. See, that's the thing. Most of us don't even check it, but there is a section on the Pi Network app which it's like a tick box, a tick where it say that do you want to help the core team or do you help the Pi Network team by watching ads? If you choose not to watch ads, you just tick no, and it will untick, and that will take you. That means you're not going to get any adverts. You're not going to get any advertisement. You're not going to watch anything. But I, for one, I want to help the Core team. I want to be on part on the next. So I put mine on. Yes, I want to watch, and I only watch it for a few seconds, and I know it generates some income. But don't forget, we are 60 million strong. Okay, let's do this math. See, I like putting things out there so that we have an understanding that the Core team, Pi Network, we are not broke. We're rich. Oh, very rich. I'll show you. Okay, one sec. Let me just pull my calculator right here, and then we can make some calculations right now. Okay, we can make some calculations right now. Okay, brilliant. My calculator is active and working. So let's make some figures right now. Now, let's say and this is real fact, okay? Let's say I watch a YouTube, let's say I watch an advert on the Pi network, especially when I'm mining. So anytime you're going to mine, once you touch the mine button, okay, if you have selected on your Pi network app to watch ads, see, like I said, it's free. It is an option. It's not an enforcement. Okay, the Pi Network team never forces anybody to watch advertisement if they don't want to. You can choose not to watch it. You can choose to watch it or choose not to watch it. They only ask that if you want to watch and help the core team in terms to add finance, because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. But the most important thing is if you watch it, let's say I watch it, okay, and PyCore team gets paid 0.04, okay, dollars. Let's see, per ad. That I watched. And that's for me, that's for just me. We have 60 million users. Out of that 60 million, we have 40 million active users. Okay, let's say on a bad day where pioneers coming in onto the Pi app to keep mining or to keep watching. But let's see, out of that 40 million, we have even 5 million. This is me being very hard. Out of the 40 million, we have 5 million, only five. Yeah, just 5 million. Now, if each of those 5 million is watching that ad and we are getting $0.04, I want you to pull your calculator. Let's do the maths, okay? I don't want to be the only one doing that math. I want you to also do it and you have an idea of what it means that Pi Network is not broke. We are not broke, believe you me. So $0.04 multiplied by 5 million. What did you get? That is $200,000. That is one day. One day. This is me being very hard. Like I'm squeezing this is me being very hard. But obviously the numbers are going to be more than 5 million people per day. Especially with mainnet coming. So This is $200,000 per day. Let's do the calculation per for a month. Okay, that's times 30. So times 30, that is 6 million United States dollars. So now you understand? Obviously, this is more than that. So when it comes to capital, for the PyCore team having capital, they have more than capital. How else do we see the improvement in the tech and the speed of the network? Some of these money goes into sorting out all these to make sure that the security of the network is stable, is working, is functioning, and is being improved for our good. So the PyCore team having that initial capital is more than they have more than that capital. They have more than that capital. So you and I and everybody rest assured when they say that one Pi coin is going to be is worth a lot. Now let's not forget this is just for now. We've been mining for what, 4 or 5 years. So believe Pi coin, Pi network when they tell you that we're putting 1 billion. Mhm. It's not something that's out of the ordinary. Yeah, we're capable of it. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. So you and I, we are good. Now let me read some more. So just to, okay, I've read that one. Chinedu, yeah, I think I've answered your question. Golden Star says we have to share this out and invite other people, both pioneers and future pioneers. Absolutely, please do share my. See, invite more people to come watch this. There's limited information, or or people who understand the Pi core, the Pi network, and its activity out there on the social media. But I take my time to go in depth with you, to listen to what you have to say, and I'm coming in with advice, not just for Picoin, but advice so that you stabilize yourself, okay, once we go on mainnet. So you protect yourself once we go on mainnet, and many, many more are in the pipeline. Like I said, I'm writing books. You got to keep your mind active. You got to keep your brain going. We have to be innovative. You can't be sleeping all the time. You sleep, you think. When you go to sleep, make sure you are making more money. Okay? Go to sleep, relax, but when you wake up, make more money. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Hoppers, that's how we roll. And I want us to push this channel. I want to hit that 4,000, over 4,000 watch hours, because this stuff is gold. This is gold, okay? I'm downloading everything for you guys because I want you guys to succeed. I want you guys to be at the top with me. 100%. I'm writing a book, okay? I'm writing a book. The name of the book is called The Trilogy of Obotan. It's going to be a trilogy. And once it's ready, I'll let you guys know. It's going to be an interesting, I'm praying and hoping even the likes of Hollywood will pick it up for a big time movie. And I'm making plans, plot twist, everything is in there. But that's how I want you to think as a pioneer. Pioneers, we are all smart. Everyone, you, me, we are smart. And we are not just in this for the fun sake of it. We're going to be rich, we're going to be wealthy, and we're going to be smart. So let me quickly run through this and let's see. So, yeah, Golden Boy, I like your energy. Lovely. He said, yes. Alien in games, he said, we look forward to the next video with great enthusiasm. Oh, I'm looking for, see, the next video, which is going to be tomorrow, is going to be about how to secure your Pi wallet. Okay, so security, security, security. And I always have the slogan that I say, Pi closer, Pi closer to mainnet. So we are getting ourselves ready for that, and I'm so buzzing. I'm so buzzing. I'm always on the highway. I'm always on the hunt. I'm looking for all the updates and the information for you guys so that we can build and keep going. So someone said, been here for 6 years almost. Absolutely, yeah. Pi Network been he's been active. We've been here for 6 years. Most of these meme coins, pump and dump, and all these silly names. I mean, someone passes away and the people create a meme coin, and even those ones are getting millions in terms of what 3 point something billion in terms of worth of crypto, of that asset. How do you even do that? It has no asset. It's just a hype. Now, how much more Pi Network with over 40 million active users? If all the 40 million of us even decide to drop $1, that is $40 million. Absolutely. We are in for a ride, ladies and gentlemen. And we are in. I am in, and I know you are in, and it's going to be massive. So don't sell and don't be dismayed. Keep mining. We only have 3 months to go. Come on. 3 months to go. If you lose your money, man, I'll cry for you. Man, I'll get some tissue for you right now. Someone said, so Golden Boy said we would have to get Pi from us. Absolutely, people have to get Pi from us. Alien said Pi Network to the moon. Absolutely. Someone said it looks like in 2025 there will be a serious hype after the entry of Pi into the stock exchanges. Everything is going in a suspiciously successful way. Trump, Musk, Doge. Well, look, I told you, Elon Musk, Trump, they are big advocates for the cryptocurrency. So right now, you've noticed that, like for example, Bitcoin is dipped. It's dipped. It's dipped for a reason. Yeah. Once after Trump settles down within the White House, and he's already in talks. He has been in talks with Elon Musk. The last time Elon Musk came on live to make a declaration, a statement and a speech, and in the speech he made a statement that well, Trump is looking to secure America as a global superpower in terms of crypto. Obviously, it's America. I'm not surprised. But I am here to make sure that when Bitcoin and when Picoin hits and we are rolling, we are at the top there. So you don't want to be if Trump goes on and talks about Bitcoin, Picoin, and decides to even go a little bit, that 1 billion liquidity pool that we have, that we are so much in, is gonna be little because he would want to be the one holding the big portion of pie, but we're not gonna let it. I'm not gonna let it, and I don't think you would want to let it. So you gotta hold on to it, hold on to it. So don't worry about that, and it's gonna be. It's Bandarajani ni Janigra says it's maturing a solution to the problem of the financial bureaucracy of the world, yeah, which Trump is against. There is a chance that Trump will end the war in Ukraine, and this will also be a positive impact on the economy. Absolutely. It looks like 2025 will be a very interesting year, and especially for pioneers. Absolutely. For pioneers, yes, I can guarantee that. For pioneers, you are in for a big thing coming. So we need to be, once again, we need to be up on our game. We are going to do that for sure. Well, of course, let's create our own group of sincere pie supporters together with you and build. Look, if you go on YouTube, okay, let me just log into my YouTube just right now. So on my YouTube, I've created a page on YouTube, okay. I've created a page on YouTube, and I've gotten some few other stuff. I'm trying to build as much as I can. I've gotten some few new gadgets, like for example, I got this mic. I'm still working my way around them, and a couple of stuff to bring you the best good quality content as much as I can, and the best information and updates as much as I can. Tomorrow we're going to be having a discussion on how to secure Pi Wallet, and also I'm introducing in ChatGPT. ChatGPT is gonna talk to us. We're going to be having a good conversation, and it's going to be fun. You don't want to miss it, okay? You don't want to miss tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be amazing. So tomorrow is going to be fantastic. Like, I do this, but I also work, okay? I work in the health industry, and tomorrow I'm off. So yes, I'm going to be coming in. I'll come in two parts. What happens is I'll come in. I'll drop one of some shots just to let you know that like what I did today, that I'll be coming in to speak, and then I'll come in and we will have that discussion. We need to secure ourselves on all fronts. So yes, Alien Boy, let's create our own group. So if you go on Facebook, okay, right now, if you go on Facebook and you go to the group section, okay, you type in True Pi Pioneers, okay, True Pi Pioneers, you should see my created. Hold on, let me just go there. You can go there right now and you can input it and then you can have a look at it. So just a minute, let me just position myself here whilst I get into my Facebook, and then we will take it off from there. So I'll be able to see you guys. Well, logging in and going on that group. So just give me a minute. See, it's a good thing. I always like to do things, get them done, and then we move, we move, we move. We are about 14 here. And I need everybody up on there so that we can be able to share. I'll be able to share information on there for everyone so that we can, yeah. So let's see. Let me go in right now. Let's see if Facebook lets me go. But we need to be, as a collective, we need to be united. We need to get the right information. I see over there on Facebook a lot of people over there. Hold on, I'll just log in and then you guys can come in ASAP. So we need to be together. Yes, so I am in. Now my group, the group that I created, is called 4 True Pi Network Pioneers. Okay, FOR, True Pi Network Pioneers. I am there right now. So you can search for it, add, just put it through, and I will. So you see Pi sign, like a Pi app, fruit, and as the cover, that will let you know that you are at the right place. Okay, so it's called 4 True Pi Network Pioneers. Okay, I think I'll change the name later on, but for now, that I'll make it something more simpler, like hops something crypto, and I'll let you know anyway. So subscribe as much as you can. Subscribe to this channel, okay? So go in there, apply. Let me see. Is anybody in there? Is anybody in there? Okay, not yet, not yet. But you do come in, apply, and I will accept you. And anytime there's a lot of information, I'm going to be dropping them there. Okay, now let's read. Let's go on and read a few of these more, and then after that, I think we'll say goodbye for today. But don't go just yet. Okay, don't go just yet. If you're coming in fresh, do drop in your name. I'll give you a shout out as I've already done with most people. So let's create our own group. Yeah, I think I've read that one. Golden Boy says we shall have meetings every quarter. I'll be awarding 4 pi a month starting from January 31st until August 24th around my born day anniversary. That is a great thing. That will be really wonderful, you know. I think it's yeah. This is how it's supposed to be, ladies and gentlemen. 4 pi coin. Golden Boy, I like to see that when pi launches and the value is, around 314,000 US dollars. Well, kudos to whoever wins that that four pi coins. Oh, you might want to reduce that amount though. That is good. That is good too. That is good too. But you gotta be a man of your word. Come on. So Golden Boy say and more pi. That is going to be my goal. This is going to be, so I'll say Golden Boy. My advice would be you can create a facet for Pi Network, similar to what Bitcoin did. Okay, where you play the game, watch the ad, and you earn your Pi coins. Especially for those who are not the pioneers who laughed and didn't come, the people who laughed and didn't come onto the network when we told them to. Yeah, you can use that as a way. That way, they're watching the ad, you're getting money, and you also put it in some Pi coins, and at the same time, that's a business right there. That's a business right there. So maybe something you can look in. I mean, Baltimore, America is big. Is the numbers are crazy, so it's something you can look in. Alien said yes. Nicholas Kokalis, the creator of Ether, taught at Stanford University. I know that for sure. Okay, all right, yeah, that's absolutely. Let's see. Um, okay. Oh, Bandaro Janegra says, okay, he wrote it in Russian. He says, Spasiba тебе за двой веру bro. Okay, well, my Russian speaking is a bit Budit. Okay, well, that's it. I'm stuck with that one. So, Golden Boy says, I see you are all. I'll see you all next live. Have a great night. Peace. Okay, I think I've gotten to the end of the. So, the Hops for Life. Yeah, you are right, Richard. Hops for Life. Thanks for your energy, Papa. Great. Greetings, and I look forward to the next meeting and video. Absolutely. So, thank you also for dropping it in, for your wonderful messages. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow, God willing. And like I said, it's Hops Global. Subscribe to this channel, share this channel. I want us to hit 1 million subscribers, okay? 1 million subscribers. If you get a chance, please go and also subscribe to GH Gossip, okay? He's a really great friend of mine. He's really been pushing my channel, been pushing it out there. So it's GH Gossip. You can subscribe to it, get to hear global news all around the world, in Africa, in Ghana, in every place possible. And I thank you all for tuning up. I can still see 17 people on here. Thank you so much, pioneers. Look, we are going not just to the moon. The moon is too small for us. We are shooting past the moon. We are going all the way to the top. Okay, tomorrow, thanks for staying with me for all throughout this time. Tomorrow, I'm coming in right about the same time or maybe more, but just stay tuned. Keep an eye out for me. I will drop once I get to know the time. What I want to do, I want to do it in two sessions, okay? I'm going to do one session that will be in the morning, okay? That'll be in the morning, and then I'll do another session in the evening regarding how to protect your Pi coins. So how to protect your Pi coins is going to be about protection of Pi coins. We're going to be talking about the securities within the Pi chain. We're going to be talking about after mainnet, how things will be security wise and what you can do to secure yourself and your Pi coins, because there's going to be a lot of people who will be trying to get their hands on your Pi coins, especially when the price goes up. Okay, so you would want to protect yourself as much as possible, even if it means your phone, the one with your Pi coins at home, and getting another phone, because I would easily do that, and you don't have to tell anybody, oh, I have Pi coins. No, you don't. You just have to make sure you secure yourself. And one more time, don't forget, no need to rush in transferring your Pi coins into fiat currency. Wait, observe the market. If you're a bit confused, come on here. Let's sit, let's talk, let's look at the stats that's going on. Let's see the best approach for you to move in the direction. Once again, this is not financial advice, okay? This is a friendly advice from one pioneer to another, okay? So because I want to see you prosper and grow. Thank you all for tuning in. Once this video goes on, please share, subscribe, share this to all your friends, all pioneers that you know. Let them have access to this link. And thank you all for all the people who tune in from Uganda, from Macedonia, from America, from Europe, from Asia, wherever you're watching me from. Please do Thank you so much. This means so much to me. Share, like, and subscribe. And I will be coming to you tomorrow. Let's not forget, you see it. Let's not forget, you come in and then we will grow. There's so much information that I need to let you guys know. So much information that is going around, and so much information and towards the um final day that we are all looking forward to. So thank you all and have a lovely evening, and God be with you. Bye bye.